Hi everyone and welcome to Only Once TV, the first channel to stream a Skyfall RPG short adventure. Skyfall RPG is a Brazilian tabletop RPG system and setting created by the awesome people at CapyCat Games. They will soon start a Kickstarter campaign to release Skyfall RPG in English as a campaign setting for D&D 24, or whatever it's called right now. Skyfall RPG has a rich lore with amazing twists on how the species and origins play in the game that offer awesome role-play opportunities, while also codifying some more interesting forms of inspiration. It is a more melancholic setting with an inevitable end to civilization as known looming in the horizon, in the shape of a massive patch of land dropping from the sky and obliterating the continent of Opath. We will share the link in the description as soon as it is available to the Kickstarter campaign, and I urge you guys to check it out. Today we will be playing an alpha beta version of that, so expect changes. So, for introductions, hi, I'm Alexander Rios, he, him. I'll be the GM of our adventure of The Fires of Fordhayn. And with me, as always, I have an amazing cast. So let's please go ahead and do a round of introductions.
Hi everyone, my name is Guilherme Moina, he, him, and I'll be playing Winifred, the druid.
Hi, I'm Natalia Molero, she, her, and I'll be playing Ollie, they, them, the rogue.
Hello, my name is Evan. I'll be playing Reece Supper, our human shroud cleric. And he is a he-him.
And I am Victor Otani, and I'll be playing Gorak Greatoak, very tough dwarf barbarian. That's it.
All right. Well, last time you guys arrived in the island of Fordhayn, recently afflicted by wildfires of unknown origin, happening near town, too near for comfort, too close for comfort. You arrived by boat, but where you expected to find a bustling port, you instead found a humble dock, 3 small buildings and a dense forest stretching behind them. Off in the distance, a raised section of land marking the site of a past minor fall, a lingering reminder of the world's fractured state. You were greeted by Sergeant Enksed Belzavor, a draconian man whom you've gathered to have agreed for order, and who seems to be the only person manning the dock, the frontier port, it is known. You also found out at some point that the reason why he's there is because his partner recently left the island and he took a demotion from captain to sergeant to go work in this isolated part. While you were unloading the cargo, you've been tasked to deliver to the town of Fordhayn as a side quest and an excuse to get into town. You heard the carriage tasked with taking you to town arriving in a bit of a rush. They were being attacked by a swarm of angry firecrackers, which are dog-sized Ethereum beetles. As the sergeant was about to shout a warning for everyone to avoid using magic, one of the sailors threw a javelin enchanted with cold magic at the firecrackers. And that's how the group found out that the firecrackers are a special kind of Ethereum beetle that is able to absorb magic, transmute it into fire, multiply it, and unleash it with devastating effect. The group was able to expertly save the 2 wagons and the buildings in the dock, and they secured safe passage back to town, and Sergeant Enksed as an ally. Once in town, Enksed put in a good word with the other sergeant at the city gates, Sergeant Gervel, a human who was clearly too young to be a sergeant and who was attempting to compensate compensates the lack of experience with overconfidence and rudeness. The group was able to bribe the sergeants and negotiate passage into town by leaving behind a synapse, an enchanted item used to change spells of a certain kind. Once in town, the group headed to Town Hall, a fortified building in the city's center, where the city's Wisdom Council, a council of 6 people that makes decisions for the city, hold their meetings. They met up with Hildegard Fairfoot, a Walshy lady, a halfling lady in her later years, who seemed to have an unending supply of candy with her, which she distributed freely. I forgot to say this last time, but she also paid you guys for bringing the shipments. She paid you guys 100 gold each. The money, official money in Skyfall RPG is actually called change, but just for simplicity's sake today and in this adventure, we're just gonna call it gold. Then the group decided to do the best thing any adventuring group can do. They split up. That's right, the group split up in the first session. 2 of them went to talk to the farmer who owns the farm that caught fire that same day. And upon arriving there, they found a figure already talking to the farmer in a black cloak, and we will come back to that in a little bit. The other 2 went to the hills to talk to the bison, who are mini giants, the remnants of what used to be giants in this setting. They have a natural affinity to the elements. They're naturally elemental. It is a known fact that when one of them dies, they can come back as an elemental. And usually when that happens, they're kind of worshipped, and they tend to change the weather in a pretty big radius around themselves. The duo went to talk to them, and despite surprising them, was able to have a good talk with them. Peaceful. They discovered that the bison, there was an awakened bison, but it was not a fire awakened bison. In fact, it is a water awakened bison who told them that he is working to slow down the island's heating up effect. Basically, the island is heating up. He's trying to slow it down. He described it as a unstable balance, and that he's losing because other things are hitting up the island. And one potential culprit he pointed out before letting you guys go was the Pyromancer's Tower, whose smoke is thicker. It's always let out smoke, apparently, but it is claiming that it's now thicker smoke. So yeah, you guys started heading back to town. Do you guys go straight back to town? Winifred and Gorak? I can't hear you.
I think, yeah.
If I turn on my microphone, it tends to work better. Usually.
That does it.
Do you want to do anything else? I was thinking of just coming back, and I remember we talked about like being on the watch for the people from the town that were kind of encroaching on the territory of the tiny giants. But
yeah.
Apart from that, I think we were heading back, unless you want to do something.
No, I think I'm good. I'm fine. I'm just here to protect your bar. Remember?
All right. That's
And put out the
what we,
fires. Remember?
that's what we established. Yes.
And maybe get some candies from the nice candy lady.
That
More
would actually,
candies.
that actually would be good.
Oh, okay.
Right. So let's head back and keep an eye out for, invaders, raiders, people.
Raiders? People?
Yeah, with ill intentions, not
Oh.
just other people.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. All right.
Where is your son, by the way? I'm really worried about him.
Again, not a child, but right over there. And I point to the tiny bear.
Oh, hi. Okay. I'm worried.
You're familiar.
Yes.
Amazing. Cool. You guys start heading back to town. Like I
I
said,
just
like
want to say that I drew these characters and I did not expect that voice.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's amazing.
Should we be seeing this on the map? Or should we back to the? Are we gonna be back
sure.
to the?
Yeah.
The town map.
can get you guys to town map.
Ah, there it is in all its glory.
Glory.
Man.
There it is. So yeah, basically, one of you is over here in this
That's me.
furthest farm, and the other two went into the hills.
Well, they have to make survival checks to get down now, since they had to make them to get up.
No, the way
We could.
the way back is easier than the way up. Like I said, like it gets thicker with bushes and other stuff.
With brush.
And going down is easier, you know, like you just roll down the hill, it's all good.
Yeah.
Whee! As you guys are going down though, give me perception checks.
Ooh.
Perception.
Did I do it?
I rolled a 7.
I have no idea how to use this. I feel like a boomer. Okay, 15. Like nothing clicks where I expect to click. It's like my grandpa is trying to. Anyways, yeah, 15.
Winifred, you're paying close attention to where you're stepping because you know you might very well trip and just roll down the hills comically.
Been there.
And
Wasn't
you're
there like this myth that if you're running away from a bear, you should go downhill
Is it?
because of the short
Maybe.
legs?
Maybe
I don't
that's
know. It was a
what's
myth.
going to happen here, I think.
So yeah,
I'm
you
going
have
like-
disadvantage on going down hills apparently. And you look back to help Gorak down a kind of bigger ledge, and you catch another gnome standing nearby, sitting. Fox, gnome. More fox than humanoid at this point, much like yourself. And they're sitting down kind of like dog style with the the knees kind of in front of them, the arm holding one of the knees and looking at one of the candies that Hildegard gave you.
What was the name of the person that she described that was pretty much that person we're seeing now?
She described Doza Light Branch as one of the Wisdom Council people, one of the 6 people in the Wisdom Council, and somebody who has a deep connection with nature, which vibes with this person who's wearing like very little clothes, and apparently they do not show up very much for the meetings.
Right. Again, the name. Sorry.
Doza.
Those.
Hi. Hello there. Are you supposed to be Doza?
Doza doesn't even look at you and just goes, "Nope."
Yeah, those are great.
It's your candy. What are we even supposed to be, really?
I think happy, responsible,
Healthy.
friendly.
No, those are societal constructs.
Oh,
I'm pretty much
Oh,
sure that healthy is kind of a thing, real thing. That
no.
affects
I
you.
think she has a point.
Does she?
Yeah, because we all eat candies, and maybe candies are bad for our health, but health is just a social construct, and maybe we'd get more candies.
Yeah, he's got something
Right.
there.
Yeah. I think I got.
Okay, let's do it like this. You go ahead and do that, and I'll do like the opposite, and we see who lives more. How about that?
So, can I have your candies?
Maybe let's both do that and compare to someone else.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Those just looking at you guys
Doza.
amusedly, like, what are you guys doing here?
Oh, we were investigating, right? Scouting ahead for our
Yep.
group. We came to check with the bison, and we have a lovely chat with them.
Yep, you're good.
Huh.
And they're just trying to help.
They are, yes.
Yeah.
That is true.
I don't see why all this aggression is coming from, the village. I mean, I can sort of understand, but upon meeting them, makes pretty much no sense.
I agree with you.
Are you investigating as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Would you like to compare notes?
No.
Okay. Do you need help?
Honestly, we all need help right now.
Yeah, that's why, cooperation and we could help each other. Is my meaning. It's just
Okay. Why don't you give me your notes and I'll give you some notes.
right. So we arrived here and we found some beer, and I start to describe that pretty much. I would probably omit the fact that there is a big bison, like the reborn one.
Awakened one?
Yeah,
An awakened one. You're just gonna say, like, you
we
talked
talked
to
to them.
Yeah, they are cool.
I'll
They're trying
just
to
avoid
help.
the specifics, but that they
Yeah.
are helping, and they are trying to restore balance to the, the temperature and the humidity and everything. Yeah, they are losing that battle.
As I think that as Winifred is telling those are these things, I'm just gonna approach and very sadly take a candy and just give it to her. Oh, maybe if we give you another candy, you can help us? Help you?
Doza takes it and looks
That
at the
is
candy and
very
goes,
selfless of you.
"You're so
Yeah, I
sweet."
know. Yeah, they are really sweet.
Gobbles it up.
And it's gone.
It's good, isn't it?
It's so addicting.
It's tasty. I know.
It is.
And I told Hildegard
It's
to
a
stop
rush.
making it because it's not natural. And then she went and started making it with more natural stuff. So now I can't eat it. So I can't stop eating it. God.
Yeah.
Anyway, here you go. And she takes, they take and give you a rock.
Maybe. Hang on to
No.
that thought.
Okay.
Oh, I've tasted it. It is tasty, but don't swallow it though.
No,
Oh.
don't bite it either. I think
No, don't bite
it
it.
should. It can.
I'm just gonna lick it a little bit.
Not opposed to that. Are those the notes? Do they taste insightful?
Who did you talk to then? Did you talk to Zooey?
Did we?
Yeah, you know the big one, the awakened water bison.
Right. Yeah. No. We. Yeah.
I don't know.
We didn't know
Yes.
it was public knowledge. Yeah. We help them. Well, we try to at least, give it a little boost to help in the efforts. But I mean, they're way more powerful than I am. So just it was more for the gesture. But I hope I helped a little bit.
They're actually more vulnerable than they look. It isn't common knowledge, and probably not a good idea to go telling people, because even though he's a water elemental at this point, I don't think people in town will react super well to knowing that there is an awakened bison.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on telling anyone, but since you knew, but would it be okay to tell again her name again?
Hildegard.
Hildegard?
Hildegard.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I'm assuming she's the one that hired you.
Yeah. That's I wanted to inform her because she didn't know that information, and I think it matters to the investigation. But I wouldn't like to go around and spread that they're there, since people are scared, and scared people don't usually think straight. So I understand when you say, even if it's a water bison, still it's a powerful creature and they might resent it.
And do you know why people resent the bison? Why are they mad at the bison? Who is telling these evil things about them?
That's what I want to know.
Oh,
I
me
don't
too.
know, but somebody is fomenting this kind of narrative that outsiders are evil. And not only that, somebody's fomenting that the Wisdom Council doesn't listen to the people, and etc., etc. So we're in a kind of a weird situation at the moment.
Right.
I don't know what they want to do, what they're gonna get by doing all these things, and I'm not sure who's doing it.
Could it be someone from the council?
Could. But again,
Does
Do you
anyone
have any
come
suspicion?
to mind? Yeah.
they're all suspicious.
All of them.
Are you suspicious? Should we be talking to them?
Have you looked at me? Of course I'm suspicious.
Oh my god.
To me,
God, that's-
just
I think we should go away, Winifred.
maybe no, but they're on our side. I mean, just don't mind them. As you've noticed, gnomes are eccentric.
I like them. What about the pyromancer? The pyromancer's tower is
All right.
yeah, it's suspicious, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What about the
very-
pyromancer?
Dead.
But could he be
100%.
brought back? What about followers? Loyalists? People that really like fire?
Pyromaniacs.
I mean, look,
Yes!
if there's a town to have
Fire lovers?
if there's a town to have pyromaniacs, this is certainly one of them, right? I mean, we have Firefall.
Yeah.
We have Amber Ethereum. the thing that transmutes magical energy to fire energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of magic technicians in town. I mean, I think we have upwards of 10 magic technician workshops in town. Not all of them are great. Some of them are just okay. But, yeah. I'm not super sure.
This doesn't seem like a, situation of some people like fire and want to
Burn everything down?
Yeah, burn everything down. Yeah. It seems more complex than that.
It does.
So, still, we could maybe check out the those workshops. See, I mean, even if it's not just a crazy guy, maybe they do need those workshops to do whatever they're doing.
Maybe.
So that's actually one way we could approach it.
There's quite a few. I mean, there's also a library.
They do not mix with fire usually. Do you think we'll find something there?
The library, the librarian, she's been around for a long time.
Oh,
so
good to know. Okay, she might have some information. All right. Any other tips or?
Yes. Tattoos.
Yes, I like to have one.
I would have some, but I'm too furry, and I'm not sure they would show. So. But
my mom
great.
Really, she doesn't want me to have tattoos.
That would actually be a problem for me as well.
Well,
yeah.
Let me tell you this though. I've been seeing people with the flag of Fordhayn tattooed on them. And
soldiers?
All kinds of people. And on one hand, that is cool. Unity. That is nice. But also, the people I've seen walking these hills, coming closer and closer to the bison, had the tattoos. So maybe not all of them, but some of them.
Not all, but
might be
always
suspicious.
one with the patriotic tattoo. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Yes. Right. That's actually. Do they have like? It's probably visible, right?
Well, not always.
Is it easy to spot them?
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
Yeah, not always
Is
easy
it
to
easy
spot.
to spot it? No.
Well, we'll keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, maybe.
What if they are furry like us? I'll put a pin on that. Yeah. Okay.
No, that was very smart.
Yeah,
They
we'll
could hide their tattoos.
that would be. But then what's the
And
point
that
of
magic
it?
technician? Is there a magic technician with a tattoo? Do you know?
Yeah, maybe that's
Someone?
something we should cross-reference. Like, we should visit those workshops and see if any of them are involved with this. Okay, that's actually a lot. Thank you.
Those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If,
All right.
if you need anything, we are staying at Hildegard's.
I imagine.
So if you learn something else, just it would be nice to let us know. And if you want to hear from us, I'm pretty sure we'll be reporting back to Hildegard constantly. So I assume you can always ask her. But
What do you think about Hildegard? Do you think she's a good person?
Oh, she's lovely. She's the best. She has a good
it
heart.
checks out.
Yeah.
I mean, she makes
I
candy.
thought so. Yes.
Yeah, what
I
evil
had
creature would make candies? I never heard of it.
No.
No. Attract. I mean, children with candies. That would be horrible.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Impossible.
Yeah, unheard of. Okay. Well, again, thanks a lot. Do you have any more questions?
No. Goodbye.
Okay.
She gets up and
Bye.
picks up something that Gorak doesn't see. Only Winifred sees that they pick up a fox spirit.
Yeah.
And just
Okay.
walks off.
I do a little to the
Goes.
What does the fox say?
Apparently that. Yeah, the ones from my forest do ding ding ding. Well, anyway.
It starts
Okay,
just
let's
Raves away.
let's head back then. I think we have a lot
Yeah.
to tell, or
That's a lot of information.
that's a lot of information. I really hope
Yeah.
we remember everything when we get there.
Yeah. Did you write
Do
it
you
down?
believe that? No, maybe that's why people say compare notes, because they're actually making notes of stuff.
Yeah,
You think
I
that-
was worried that I didn't have a note.
We should
give her a
definitely
candy?
do that. Maybe. Well, we'll improve on that.
Okay.
Cool. You start heading back to town. We'll finally cut back to our friends. I just remembered Giselle is out for tonight, but we cut back to Reece and Nokauda at the farm.
Yes.
So you guys are in this farm, and as you approach, this is we're actually skipping back in time, because the other two hiked up the hills and talked to Zooey and the bison, and then started the trek back down. And meanwhile, you guys met Natalia's character, who dramatically took the hood off. And Natalia, please describe your character.
So what you see in front of you is a small, for you at least, probably small, maybe not for Giselle's character, but 3'5", sleek, kind of humid looking, black with blue spots or blue with black spots salamander. And this huge eyes, they're glassy and fully dark. This very badass leather outfit underneath a black cloak. And they have a little mysterious, kind of menacing almost look to them. Like they're tiny, but they can probably wreck you, to not say something worse. And they just look very menacing under their cloak. Yeah.
Okay. So Reece, you see this person talking to another Rodello, who are the salamander people, who is the farmer, and it's the stark contrast of this kind of a greenish tan salamander wearing super simple tan clothes with a straw hat and a pitchfork or something, a farming tool in their hands, leaning onto it and just with something in their mouth and just saying talking, weirdly comfortable with talking with another Rodello apparently. And they both stop as you approach.
Hello.
Well, hi there.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Reece. Here on behalf of Hildegard. Can I help you?
Well, hi Reece, I'm Ruse. This is my farm, and that there is a burnt patch. Can you heal a burnt patch of land?
Oh. I can see the life struggling to stay with it. Sadly not, but we can nurture it over time.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Of course. Sure. You're very experienced. Without the
Okay.
chatty frog here, I'm not as adept with the charisma because my character's not very charismatic.
Anyways, sorry, what was your name again? Asking Nige.
Very low voice. They say, Ollie.
So yeah, Ollie, weren't you also working for Hildegard?
Yeah. In fact, I was. And it's their demeanor completely changed. And they're just kind of a weird posture and kind of awkward and standing there and not knowing what to do with their hands. Yeah, that was why I was here, right? Talking to you, because she sent me.
Oh.
Hello, I'm Ollie.
Hello? Reece? This is my comrade, Nakauda. They're going to be mute for the rest of this time, but they will be speaking at some point in the future.
Good.
Look how that makes some snappy comment.
That was unnecessary, but okay.
It's how they communicate.
Cool. So yeah, we're just trying to figure out this fire situation, I guess.
Right. How long ago was it?
And that was today.
Pardon me. Was it in the morning or the early dawn in the night or just spontaneously just before our arrival?
It was right after sunrise. We noticed some smoke, and before we got there, it was a full-on fire. We stopped it pretty early, but yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, so definitely gonna take a hit there. That patch of land, I think, probably gonna be a little problematic now. And he's starts talking about the minutia of what he might have to do to get the land back to going. And he's starts rambling a little bit.
Ollie puts
of course.
a hand on his shoulder. We're gonna get it back up. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're right. I got my wonderful wife and my adopted daughter. My son is no good. He left the family. We had the marriage arranged for him and everything, and he just up and left. Up and just went nope. Broke off the engagement.
Oh,
Took off.
when did you last see him?
When I lost time. Well, I went into town maybe a couple weeks back and saw him hanging out with some people I've never seen before. And I think he had a tattoo.
A tattoo?
I mean, it's crazy. I didn't even know a tattoo would stick to a Eurodella, but there you go.
That's actually a great point.
Yeah, somebody talented is doing those. I mean, it is what it is.
I tried getting one. It didn't last long.
Did the fire seem to be natural, spontaneous, or does it look like it might have been arson?
I don't know.
All right.
Well, if you want to check it out, be my guest. Some people from the town guard came and looked, and honestly, it didn't seem like they were doing much.
Okay. Well, then I shall take a look. Excuse me.
All right.
I'll follow behind just because.
Oh, good. Then this conversation's over, and they say starts walking in some direction.
Do you want me
Yeah,
to?
you get closer to the fire, you see two other Eurodello working, kind of taking some of the scorched stuff and putting it on some wheelbarrows and wheeling it out. Yeah, it seems pretty big for something that they caught early on. But what do you guys want to do?
I'd like to inspect the soil. Or
Okay.
the ashes. depending on the ratio of how much ash versus soil there is.
I'll assist from behind.
Okay. So like an investigation?
I was
Or-
thinking nature.
Nature, sure.
Gosh,
Can
Hopefully
I
this
give him the
transfers over.
assist?
I did
You
click
can
it.
roll by yourself or give Evan advantage.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
The assist
Did
action.
it not roll? Did it not send it over? I don't think it sent it over. This might be one of those backlog things again. It is an intelligence check with a +3, so I will roll intelligence. I just roll d20 script. 18 + 3, 21.
Nice.
I mean, you have advantage, not that you need it, but.
Might as well, if you know. Damn!
Oh, there you go.
Finally, the redemption after the first session.
Wow.
Don't waste them all. Don't say it. Don't jinx them all.
I'm enjoying while it's here, all right?
You had to represent the channel, man. Like the first roll had to be a natural one.
Dude, it really was.
Rude.
That's crazy.
Why rude? Anyway.
That was my initiative.
Reece, you start looking at these burnt plants, the scorched soil, and you don't think it is natural. You think that the fire spread too quickly. In fact, what makes you think so is at the very center of it, the plants are completely burnt, but at the edges, you see that and pretty far in too, you see that mostly the outside is burnt, but the inside was kind of just maybe a little bit cooked, but it was not burnt. So I think the fire spread really fast. Unnaturally so. And with a 21 nature, 22 nature, you find this patch of land in the middle that was dug up and something was put inside and then it was refilled.
So I've found it the cavity in a way.
Yeah. Do you dig it up?
Yes.
Okay. You guys use some of the farming tools to dig it up, and you find...
I will, just for the sake of RP, I have my special extending little stick that I will use, that I use for my own farm work. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Get another catharsis point because you just flexed your background.
Yay.
So you dig it up, and you find some spell components. You think somebody planted not only some spell components, but a little Magitech thing with some spell components. So you think that somebody kind of left behind a timed spell to go off.
And the components look like some have been expended, or this hasn't even gone off. Okay.
Can you imagine?
I was like,
Boom.
And bomb.
I was like, so you asked, do I dig it up? I'm like, this might be a bomb, but I'm gonna do it.
I take one step back.
Well, looky here.
What is
Yet
it?
again, life is robbed from a place sooner than is expected. Some sort of magical device was buried here, and from the looks of it, it went off and burning, likely causing the fire that would spread across this entire fruitful farmland.
Ollie, very quickly, I think the monster from Monsters Inc. goes into its force, runs into you, and like appears right in front of you.
Oh,
See?
okay. Be careful. I don't know if it might trigger again and we'd have a second coming.
I would like to see if I can like identify anything about this or like understand how it was set up or maybe any trace or tips of where it came from.
Okay. Give me.
Remembering that I've been trying to figure these fires out for a long time since before they were here, because I've been here.
Well, not that much longer, but okay.
I'm just trying to get like sympathy advantage or something.
I have an idea for an advantage. I was gonna say like
I'll take any.
to our Nokauda over here. Kana, please, can you come over and help take a look at this? I know this is more your specialty. And
There
then
you
they're like,
go.
let me see. Is probably what they would say, very aggressively.
That's a good impression there. All right, go ahead and roll.
Keeping them
You can roll-
here in spirit with us.
Yeah, you can roll investigation or arcana with advantage.
That was one roll. That was a natural one because why not? It's me. And the second one was a 14. It was actually a 9. No, wait. It showed a natural 1, but it was actually a natural 7. Aha! But it was a 12 and a 14.
You, so 12 and a 14. It's a Magitech contraption, like a delayed, like you cast a spell into it and set a timer, and it goes off on its own, kind of thing.
It looks like a Magitech contraption.
Yes. Thank you.
I blink
just
one eye
kind
at a
of-
time.
Just shakes his head like, all right, well.
Well, I can tell you what else can I tell you? Like the construction, it's very interesting. Like it feels like it was made quickly, but at the same time, very precisely. Like, have you seen like pictures of like hacker computers where like there's no casing basically? It's like you can see everything inside, but you know that the computer is freaking
So someone
fast
with a
and
lot of
powerful.
experience, but not necessarily done with a lot of time.
Insane looking computer, but insane wire management. Got it.
I nod as I look at my wires.
Me too. Okay. Well, I guess I should go speak to the farmer and let him know that this was an attack on him. It wasn't just
I
a
think he
force
knows
of nature. Sorry, what was that?
I think he knows that.
He says he didn't know if it was a source of nature or if it was like done by somebody though. I just want to assure him that this wasn't just some natural phenomena. That this
Gotcha.
was a domestic terrorist attack on his farm. And we will bring them to justice for the crime they have done against life. All right, let's go.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, you guys find Farmer Ruse like coming back with a wheelbarrow. That's the name of the thing, right? The little wheelie thing that you put
Yeah,
stuff
wheelbarrow.
in. Yeah, wheelbarrow. Yeah. So Farmer Ruse is coming back with a wheelbarrow and looks at you like, "Yeah, okay, so
I assure you, good sir, we will find the evil denizen that has wronged you and your feels.
so somebody wronged us then?"
Yes,
Okay.
this wasn't just an act of nature that is unexplainable and we must settle with as some acts we must, but this was done intentionally.
Oh
And
my
so
goodness.
we can, in the future, prevent this. So rest assured, we will find them. And we will bring them to justice.
That's very serious. What?
A device
tell
like this could have hurt many.
I should tell my family. No, wait, I shouldn't tell my family. They're going to be so worried. But if I don't tell them, how are they going to be on the lookout and protect themselves? And oh my gosh.
Is there anybody that you guys know that would have sought to wrong you? Maybe your son?
Wait, I don't think he would have want to burn the... Would he? I mean,
Did he not like farming? Or was there a family dispute that led up to the engagement that you guys had sorted for him?
well, that's, it was, farming's been in the family for a while, and
Right.
for our family and for the neighboring farm, and I wanted to, solidify the farming business between the families, and thought it was a good idea, and he hated it, and he didn't want to get married for that reason, and also he did not like farming very much.
Oh.
No.
How far in did you say you last saw him into the town?
Oh, well, probably, I don't know, probably towards the center of town, hanging out with, yeah.
Can you describe also what the tattoo looked like?
Oh, yeah, looked like they tattooed, the flag of Fordhayn.
Oh.
And he describes it's like, so the flag would be 3 colors horizontally, blue on the bottom, brown in the middle, and red on the top, and then a firecracker, like the
beetle.
A beetle.
Okay.
A beetle with the little
Yeah.
jagged amber-looking ethereum coming off of its body, with a horn.
As someone who has some understanding of the criminal scene in places. I don't know how long I've been here, but do I know what that flag? No, I know the flag, but do I know if there's a faction that has that kind of flag, or in some kind of criminal group or whatever?
So the things for being here, basically what we agreed on is that Natalia was sent here as a scout before the full group arrived. And the things already are, besides, you already knew that some people are getting tattoos. You weren't sure. You knew that this is kind of stand together for Dane kind of thing, and that there's a little bit of a sentiment of we're standing together against outsiders involved in that, but also just adversity in general of these fires are getting closer to town kind of thing.
But was it ever did it ever feel to me that it was maybe an aggressive faction? Was it ever a unruly?
No, you've seen people of different.
Faction?
You've seen people of different backgrounds and lifestyles.
Okay.
Sporting it, so it's hard to generalize.
Got it. It wouldn't be a swastika. It would be more.
No.
Chill.
Yeah.
Got it.
Another thing
It's a flag. Just a flag.
Just a flag. Just nationalism.
Yeah,
Proud.
sure. And that one thing you've gathered from listening in on people is that there is talk about trying to replace Doza from the Wisdom Council.
Okay. And have I met those, or do I know of them?
The Wisdom 6, as they're called, who they are. You haven't met them. except for Hildegard. I'll say you haven't met Doza,
Okay.
but you know of them.
Okay. Do I know if this faction has a name? Do they name themselves anything? Like the Proud
Not
Boys? I don't know.
Not that you've heard yet.
They might be called the Firecrackers for all I know.
Yeah. Fordhayn's Firecrackers.
That's the soccer team.
They have leather jackets.
Yeah,
and, flaming
Um,
skulls and stuff on the back.
What else do you know? You know that there is a shop owner in town called Laurent. He is a sanguine, so basically like pseudo vampire person, and he's the owner of a bakery.
What kind of sanguine? Because they can be any species, right? Like any.
No, it's a species.
Oh.
You know that. You know. What else? I think that's it. I think there was more, but I might have not written it down here. I'll tell you if I remember.
That's okay.
And you already knew about the tattoos. You know.
Oh, sorry. I knew of Laurent. What about him? Does he have a tattoo?
No, he doesn't have a tattoo. He's just friends with Hildegard.
Oh.
He's like a close friend of Hildegard.
And why do I know him?
Is
he an
Hildegard just told
informant?
you to grab a croissant.
I do like croissants. Okay.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, and just as a reminder for you, the Wisdom Council is composed of a human called Arnaud Troduri, who's like an older, kind of well-built human guy. Hildegard, who's an older Walshi. Doza, who's as far as people know, younger gnome. Even though they're like pretty late in their change into fox. And then on the merchant's side of the Wisdom Council, we have Brola Hammerbreaker, who's a Torah dwarf woman who is the leader of the biggest mining operation in town. You have Urtak the Silent, a Kishin, an orc man, who his business is mainly imported goods. And you know that he, like, his thing is that he can usually get, like, things other people couldn't. And that's how he rose to the council. And Octavio Calam is another human, like a middle-aged guy, and pretty much the only charismatic person on the merchant's side of things. Yeah. Oh yeah, and you know, Calam, supposedly because of this unrest, Calam started a open door policy. Which is like apparently trying to get the whole council to do to varying success.
Did Hildegard send just the two of you?
There are two others, but they've left for the hills, I believe.
Oh, you guys separated already?
I mean, you separated initially when you left ahead
Yeah, but
of
I'm
us,
the scout. That's my job. Okay. Are you guys gonna gather again? Are we?
Well, I mean, I've only just left them, so I have no idea what they're going up to, or when they'll be back, or what they'll find, or if they'll get up to trouble, or find any children spontaneously of their own. Not trying to lead the story there. But I believe they hopefully will be back at some point.
Okay, cause would the like bakery be on the way back, or would it be a detour?
I mean, you guys are at the edge of town.
So everything would be on the way back. Basically,
Yeah.
is that what you're saying?
Unless you're going for the hills, anything is in the direction of the town.
Okay, so we can maybe stop by. So Hildegard mentioned this guy, Laurent, and she said their croissants are really good. So maybe we can stop by, get a croissant.
After a hard day's work and nearly burning half of myself, sounds like a plan. Ocado, down for a croissant?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for not making me interpret Giselle's character. Very good. Okay, so you guys go to the bakery? Oh yeah.
I bring the magic device with me, of course.
Okay. The magic device. You guys find the store known as Sweet and Such. And you can smell it before you see it. It smells great. Smells of amazing buttery pastry. You walk inside. Yes, everybody's about to get hungry.
Buttery
Get ready.
pastry
I'm
should be a
already
new
hungry.
term.
I've been
Can that be an
hungry.
official term? You say, I don't know if you said pastry, but buttery pastry sounds perfectly
Buttery.
appropriate
I mean,
for that.
alliteration is always better, in my opinion. Like, if you can generate an alliteration, do it.
Yes.
Buttery pastries, let's go.
Yeah.
It's the name of the place.
You get in. It is like impossibly clean. Let's say very like traditional looking wooden furniture and walls, like very cozy. A fireplace. There's like a table with teas and options for teas. Somebody, you smell coffee. Somebody's bringing coffee, and you see a balcony with glass and some amazing pastries displayed, like fresh out of the oven. Super full, good amount of people in there, and like kind of like sitting to the side with a mug of coffee. And just kind of looking at everyone is what at first glance seems like a human man, but has pointy ears, which sanguiers do have pointy ears, and dressed with like this like Victorian looking like coat and shirt, you know, kind of flamboyant with like the legs crossed and just like looking at everybody. English style. Just like kind of does like a little
Reece will
people.
immediately see the tea and just be drawn to that section, looking for the most natural blend that he might be able to buy to enjoy later this night.
Yeah.
And go for it. Go ahead.
You find some teas you've never heard of, and you assume they're like from the town.
Ooh. What's this? Oh my. I will grab one brand. I don't know.
Cool. I mean, those are like displayed for like the customers. So if you take one, you can just take one. You can write down that you have a bag of tea.
Bag of tea.
Free tea.
Yes.
I'm gonna approach who I assume is Laurent.
Okay.
How?
Hello there. I'm Laurent. Big surprise. Nice to meet you.
Hi. I'm Ollie. I'm friends with Hildegard.
Oh, what a coincidence. So am I.
I know. She said you have amazing croissants.
Oh, she's too nice.
Yeah. Can I have one?
Sure, my dear. And he like, please sit down. And he walks behind the counter, comes back with like a little plate with a croissant. Just like puts it in front of you with a cup of coffee. And
I don't like the way you said coffee.
okay.
Because
Rude.
they're like, coffee? I'm like, is it coffee? Are you trying to poison me?
No,
Not yet.
definitely not.
There's
And he says, yes, I'm sorry they're not, the freshest right now. You should have come closer to the morning, but they should suffice. You should try getting him one tomorrow earlier. Yeah.
Okay. I like scratch my head. Look at the croissant. Try it.
It's one of the best things you ever ate.
Mm.
Like the layers are so perfectly separated, and like the outside is crispy, and there's like this extra like crispy layer on top of it, and like the inside is nice and smooth. It's like melts in your mouth. Amazing. 10 out of 10.
After like a moment of like just being this like outer state dream-like place of enjoyment and flavor, I come back and sorry. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me thought that asking you for a croissant was a code for something. I'm trying to learn some information.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say buy me a coffee, but okay.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we can certainly talk. There's nothing. You're just here.
I get another croissant.
You're certainly new in town, which is very auspicious, especially right now with, outsiders being turned away for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, indeed. How do you feel about us, outsiders?
About outsiders.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an outsider.
Okay.
I mean, I moved here with my partner before they passed away.
I'm sorry.
It is the curse of being a longer-lived creature. But yes, I moved here and I made this my home, and so have many other people here. And in fact, most people here aren't that many generations in. The town started some 200 and something years ago. So I honestly don't understand this whole sentiment of mistrusting outsiders, but the youth.
Do you know what like sparked that sentiment from like these people? Was there like a specific event?
My dear, let me show you something. We actually have accommodations. It is not very well known. I don't accommodate just everybody, but Hildegard's friends, please. And he like gets up and just leaves everything on the table. Like
I grab all the croissants. Okay. And I look over to my new friends that I know the names for sure.
Is Reece following?
Yes. That's one of them.
Okay.
And knockout. And I'm like,
We follow.
Okay.
well, I have a bunch of croissants on my hands and I'm eating them. You want one?
Is it made naturally?
Oh, of course.
May I ask what ingredients?
He describes the ingredients of a croissant.
Flour, water, butter, eggs, salt.
Nice
Leavening.
spices. I will try one. Take it and try one. Ow.
Best pastry, potentially, since this is like a fantasy session, like medieval-ish world, maybe the best thing you've ever tried.
Making a croissant with natural yeast sounds
This is amazing.
awful. Anyway,
Oh my god. I don't think I've eaten anything so divinely born from nature before.
I offer another one.
Nagato, you must try this. Yeah.
Blow.
A tongue.
Yeah. Yeah, Lokada is
Bewildered.
made, made into silence by the amazingness. Laurent kind of, surmises you are colleagues and guides everybody to like another room within. Kind of looks around really fast before closing the door and like, please take a seat. And there's like another fireplace, like extremely cozy, paintings on the wall, like super well decorated, like flowers, like more traditional sense, there is like brewed tea already waiting on the table.
Ooh. Complimentary tea. You don't mind if I do. How
Second
many?
complimentary tea.
Laurent goes, sorry, what was your question again, dear?
If there wasn't like a specific event that kind of started this movement of anti-outsiders.
Xenophobiaism, that's the term.
Sure. Call a spade a spade.
It is hard to pin it down, but it started a while back and it's been intensifying and gaining traction. It started before Octavio joined the Wisdom Council. And I feel like gained traction since then. I can't exactly tie the two things together, but it feels that way. And more recently, I started seeing some tattoos.
Yeah. The flag?
The flag. Which feels like they are masking xenophobia as love for the town.
Damn patriots.
Which seems kind of pretty unfair to me. I mean, it's not all being a Fordhaynian means, but
It wasn't even theirs to begin with when they came to this land, and look how soon they forget.
indeed. Well, I believe I know who is doing these, if you care to talk with her.
Yeah.
With her?
Yeah, the tattoo artist.
Oh, I thought you meant the ringleader. Sorry.
No. Her name is Marla Fenwick. She's a human. She's an outsider. She moved here some time ago. I hear she's talented. Can't say I've seen her here. But yeah, she supposedly has tattoo shop and he describes, and it's like kind of further out from the center of town, like in an alleyway, not the greatest location. He says, yeah. And if I were to point fingers, I would point it across the street.
Oh?
And you guys saw, like, upon walking in, there was another building across the street which seemed to have, like, extensions on it. And in big letters, it read, Mrs. Major Market. It seemed like a general market type of situation.
The MMM?
Yeah, the MMM. The And Lauren goes, and like he starts to rant. You see, like his demeanor changes. He looks like kind of upset talking about this, and he goes, I mean, Missy is so young, and somehow she managed to outclass 3 other general shops in town. I mean, they closed. How does one achieve that at such a young age? I don't know. Don't like it, don't trust it. She's a little bit too good at business. And she started selling pastries. I mean, she thinks she's gonna get me out of business. I'm sorry. Like,
Not with these. And I'm like licking like flaky crust from my sticky paws.
Yeah.
I offer my hand to Reece.
No, thank you. I believe Nikado might appreciate that more.
Nikado definitely goes blow.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we can start our investigations at the.
This is gonna be a running joke, I can tell.
Okay. You said he kind of looks at you. Okay. Well then. Was that all? I mean, I'm always happy to help Hildegarde's
Actually-
friends.
Do you have any knowledge of anyone with potential magic tech experience? Where you might go to? Would you need such a device?
My dear, I do believe if you trip on a rock, you will fall on a magic technician's lap.
That sounds highly unlikely.
What I mean to say is that at every corner, it is likely you will meet a magic technician or find their shop. This town is littered with them, or either magic technicians or would-be magic technicians, people that dabble.
Any
Crud.
ones that come to mind that may have, I don't know, been sporting a flag tattoo? Possibly.
Well, from the sounds of it, I would imagine there's a good chance there may be multiple.
Who knows? Probably.
Well, that doesn't help the search.
There are plenty of shops in town. My favorite, truly. What is the name? I always forget. But lovely little fellows. They do love my pastries as well. And he kind of describes the direction. It takes him a second, and he remembers. Oh yes, you're gonna love this. Tatsulokos.
Tatsulokos?
So in Skyfall, Tatsunoko is a kobold.
Okay. Two locos or su locos?
Tatsu?
Su.
Locos.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
The first time you said it, it sounded like it was like the tap of it, and another time I was like, oh, that sounds more like Sue. All right.
One more question.
Of
Can I
course
take
there-
some to go?
Sure. Of course. Everything for a friend of Hildegard. Cool. Is that it for you guys with Laura?
Yes, probably.
Okay. Where are you guys heading next?
I mean, I would love to check out the start right in front since we're here. That one.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it's like this big building, maybe two stories, and you can see that there has been like attachments made to it uncomfortably close to the nearby buildings, and a really big sign like Mrs. Major Market. And you know how, in all those fantasy settings, they have like the sign that hangs in front, and this shop's sign is definitely the biggest, like in the row. And yeah, as you guys walk inside, give me a perception check. And I would say this, for the other two, Winifred and Gorak, do you guys have a plan of where to go in town? Would you say you would cross through the middle of town kind of to take a look, or no?
I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of trying to find them, like the rest of the group.
Meet at farm that caught fire.
Yeah, and then
Well,
if they're not there, which they probably aren't, but the time we come back, we should just ask around and see if we can find them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can do something like, if we don't find them, we start looking out on our own. But
No, I'll cut the scene.
I think we'll try to find them.
Say you guys
Yeah.
headed back to the farm. Farmer Ruse gave you guys the direction where they went. You guys go and find you guys arrive at Sweet and Such right as they're walking out to the street to cross the street. So you guys happily find each other.
Okay.
don't think my roll got sent, but it is a 17 in total.
Oh, hi. Are you undercover now?
Am I what?
Undercover, are you?
Am I? I mean,
No,
I have my
no.
hood up.
No, Ollie. We just caught up at the farm and we've regrouped and joined back up again.
Hildegard sent me.
Yes.
Oh.
We learned a lot of things.
So have we.
So have we. Have you heard
Should
of
we?
croissants?
What's that?
You've got to try one.
I offer one from my to-go baggie.
I like
I'm gonna grab it really
taste it,
quickly.
and I go like, it's missing something.
Like something in between.
Yeah, right?
Yes. Something
Hang
to
on.
feeling.
I grab this huge like clay pot that's hanging on my back, and I open it, stick the hand in it, comes covered in honey, and I just slap it on the.
My God.
Oh my
Oh
god! no.
yeah,
I'm so
that did
hungry
it.
now.
Wanna try some?
Honest, if life was still with us, she'd be dead again.
Nat is completely disgusted by this idea, but
It's-
Ollie would love to try some.
Yeah. So
How
my.
dare you?
Perfect.
Not
you
a
should try it.
croissant. How dare you? Anyway.
Yeah, it's actually always fresh because I have a chest of preserving. So my honey
Well,
is.
can last forever. Actually, I read this today, which is a very fun fact. Anyway,
It can, but it does crystallize and gets weird sometimes.
it can
So
be
Yeah.
like humid, but
yeah, it depends on.
Whether it's
So that's for
400-year-old
storage, just for
honey.
the
Which is a
just
fun
for the
fact. I found
texture
today.
of it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, do we know each other?
Ollie, nice
They're
to meet you.
they're from the same group. They were sent ahead of us as a scout, like weeks prior.
I'm a scout.
They worked with us before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
seen them
yeah.
around,
That.
but
They
we've seen
usually
them around a
lie,
few times, but
stab-
never worked
Yeah,
quite
stab
directly.
things.
Like you maybe
Right,
have
yeah.
seen each
You're
other
You're the
at the
stabby
guild.
stabby.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, hi.
sure. I do remember
Yeah,
you.
of course. I just forgot your name. Sorry.
It's okay. I know I'm not a very, I'm a very common looking guy. And then like, it's a freaking
Yeah.
bright blue salamander.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think I've seen
Okay.
some.
In this group,
People
you
like you
kinda
before?
are, yeah.
Well, there are quite a lot of farmers here, so I imagine you would have seen one of them when we passed through town.
What?
Yeah, the town
Never
has
mind.
all kinds of legacies. It doesn't have a lot of people
Alright,
with
in
the
this town,
tiefling
yeah.
curse, but it does have etherids, like people affected with the Ethereum curse.
Um,
And you guys know
Okay,
that it's because
so
this, like the lake
the
and
water
the
got
river have
contaminated.
contaminated and stuff.
okay, so we just realized we should be actually taking notes, but
Yes.
we
Instead
did
of candy?
compare our
Guys,
right. Like
We went
what
over
would
this
we-
last time.
Still, we did grab some metaphorical notes with the other wisdom thingy council member.
Dola?
The
You found
the
her?
gnome, the gnome. Yeah,
Find them. Yes.
they were at the in the hills back there when we were coming back from meeting the small giants.
Oh,
You guys met Doza?
what did she have to say?
Those, well, and exposition.
Wow, that was such a good like conversation you guys had.
I
Impressive.
feel so enlightened, as if I was really there.
Yeah. It's like I watched it all.
What's that? I point at the
And-
little bear.
Ah, it's his son.
Oh,
It-
congratulations.
Yes.
No,
Being a
it's not
daddy
my
is
biological
something-
son.
Yeah.
You do realize gnomes have spirit animals, right? I can
It's
just
like
manifest
sons,
my
like children. They are
No,
like,
like-
part of our souls.
part
Yes.
of us. No,
Yes.
children are separate from us.
No.
But they
I hope-
came from you in a way.
Yeah.
At one point, yes, this
Kind
is
of
very
part of you.
confusing. Then,
Okay,
well,
I should not
he
have asked
kind
this
of-
question.
It's my spirit animal, as you
okay, you
can
should've just said that
probably
then.
see.
Oh,
I thought
Yes,
spirit
yes.
animals were like this metaphorical thing that people.
that is something
Well,
weird to say.
No,
Some
that's
about
people,
like
yourself.
yes,
metaphorical
but-
notes. That's a whole separate deal.
Gnomes,
Oh,
gnomes
I have
are,
notes. I
are
have
pretty
pen and
much.
paper. A parchment.
that's
You
important.
did all this time. You could have even. Well, next time we use it.
All right. Well,
Yes.
the fire at the farm turned out to be a domestic terrorism attack that we found a bomb under the farm.
The guys with the flags.
The question is
Yes, the
You
tattoos.
also know about them?
Yeah. Yes.
They want
just
to
now.
dethrone Doza.
What?
Actually, dethrone.
Really?
Yes, I said it wrong.
Just those are specifically, or
I think so. I don't know.
why?
Not sure.
They want to trade Doza for a Nuro, a frog
They want
person.
to dethrone Doza so an Anuru can take her place.
Right. Okay.
I knew that. I was just
This
remembering.
so just an explanation. This frog person, which I will find the name shortly, is kind of like his his elevator pitch, like his political alignment, is that he is on the elders side, but he's a government official in the trading. Like he's one of the trading government officials. And the whole thing is like Anuros don't understand the concept of money. Like for them, value comes from sentimental value, right? So that's like, okay, he doesn't understand money. He's not gonna be greedy. He's on our side. He wants the good of the town. They put him in the trading government
Ministry.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for saving me. And they're trying to get him, who is kind of like an insider in the merchant side, in the council.
Right.
Instead of those who's this person that like doesn't show up and stuff.
We also found out that this merchant guy may be linked to the start of these insurrections in a way. These tattoo guys, people, I don't know, kind of started acting more when the merchant guild leader guy went into power.
He's radicalizing them.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that's an assumption we have. We're not sure.
I literally just pulled the bomb out of the dirt.
Fair.
What?
We don't know if
Okay.
it's the merchant guy per se.
Well,
The timelines align.
Very suspicious. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, there's something that I would not like to explain in the open, since we are probably dealing with terrorists or something. But we talked to the bison, and it was very illuminating.
Talk to a bison?
I already told you about it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you did tell me on that exposition. I just kind of dozed off.
Well,
It happens to me all the time.
And yeah, I wouldn't have mentioned the awakened one, just so we can talk about it in private. But if we find someplace more reserved, by the way,
we were just informed that this place right here is a bit more than seems to be. Sorry, what?
Not
Very suspicious.
Right.
That place?
So,
And
does it
point.
take? Yes.
Oh,
Are you going to investigate it?
We were just about to check it out.
the idea.
Oh, okay.
'Cause, I mean, it is a business that profits from imports and merchants, I'm assuming. So, and apparently it's been growing super fast and like taking down all the other competing businesses. So,
Right. Okay.
suspicious.
Are we going just kicking doors?
We
Knocking on
could
doors?
go.
The
I
doors are
can
open.
kick doors.
We're perceiving.
I can close them and kick them for you if you really want that, Winifred.
We could both do that. Yeah.
Or
Gorak will help you.
Or
Oh, thank you.
we can go as like inconspicuous customers and kind of, check
Not
it
very
out.
inconspicuous, but yeah, okay.
And if you distract them, I can maybe kind of hide and see if I can see anything fishy.
I could cause a distraction.
I really like fish.
Not that kind of fishy, but yeah. I'm sure they sell fish. I don't know.
They are selfish. Oh my god, they are horrible people.
Also,
Let's go. Let's
probably.
go talk to them.
Capitalism.
Okay, so me and Gorak, distraction. Right, let's go.
Yes.
Stop.
Let's go.
Fuck. Yeah, go away.
I look at Reece, and I put my cloak up.
So what are you guys gonna try to do?
First, just get in and see how the place is.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm gonna ask for some fish. I'd like to see your best fishes, sir.
You walk in screaming, "I'd like to see your best fishes, sir!" And behind a counter on the back, talking to like one of the guards who is leaving, like a gnome with like a deer visage, kind of like surly looking, like annoyed looking, and is looking at the draconian person behind the balcony, and the guard is walking out, looks at you guys, kind of like snake eyes both of you, and then
Snake or deer? Sorry.
and walks out of the
Pardon their
The shop.
rowdiness. They're a lively bunch.
Yeah, I am walking like after, but like I'm gonna give it some time between the two groups, basically. And I am gonna cloak up, and I'm using my cloak of elven kind,
okay.
which gives me advantage on stealth checks. I just want to be as imperceptive as possible.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
No pressure.
With advantage. You see,
Yay! 18 for a
Um,
total of 26.
holy crap.
26.
Nobody even knows where in the world you are.
Where's them?
You know for sure that the guard walking out did not see you.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys walk in talking about fish, and Missy, the owner of the store, draconian woman behind the balcony, just goes, "Well, hi, welcome to my shop. We have almost anything that you might want from the town of Fordhayn. I don't recommend the fish, though. I mean, it would have been fished from the lake. The lake is, cursed right now. But please come on in. I'm sure we have something that you might want. You're a Torment. In fact, I have not seen you before, and if I'm correct in assuming you are from outside of town, anything you might have brought with you, I might buy it for more than you would have sell it usually, because stuff from outside of town is in demand."
Is she leaving her balcony area?
No, and in fact, you realize Missy is kind of short for a draconian. For a better description of Missy, seems young. Like, it may be hard to tell with draconians, but she seems young. And just has like this cheery, sweet face. And she's black, collared.
So when she says that the fish are cursed, I'm just gonna take a look at my friends and make this desperate looking face. Oh, she counter. I have nothing. Oh, say something, guys.
Again, apologies for the sudden burst in. They were very excited to hear that you had a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Gorak, if she says the fish are no good, would you like something else? We can take a look.
Other than fish, like a fishing rod. I thought that
No.
fishing and fish was part of what I really wanted. I really. I don't know, guys. Help me, please.
We do have fishing rods if you want.
That's it. I like 2 of them.
2 fishing rods, of course. Come over here. And then she like starts showing you like the different kinds of fishing rods they have.
Well, if she
I'm gonna say-
leaves her like station, I want to try to like sneak in.
Okay.
And I want to see if I can find like anything, because like anything like kind of hidden or that she's trying to, or any, I don't know, ledgers. I don't know. Anything I can find. Any clue. I'll try. Whatever.
Okay. Got it.
Anything and everything.
Yes.
Investigation check. And I can tell you, as you walk behind the counter, completely unseen, you see.
I make
she
myself
has-
flat against the floor. I'm like already tiny. I'm like,
Yeah. You have there's like a cash register, which seems to be like magic technical. And you see there's like one of those doors, like those. That would be more of a hippie shop kind of thing, but I don't know why in my head there is a door to another room, like the back room, and it has like those beads hanging, bead curtain hanging from
almost
it.
like on I think of apothecaries when I think of that, but sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try. And if I have to go, try to go behind the bead, so try to look for a moment, an opening,
How
or like
low
they're
the-
making a noise or whatever.
I mean, how low
Okay.
do the beads hang?
That's a good question.
So I'm just asking, like, are you gonna look for stuff out here or
Yes,
in there?
first.
Okay, so give me
out
an
here.
investigation check.
Okay. It's a 14 on the die, 19 total.
Very nice. You do find a ledger. You find some money that wasn't in the thing.
Okay.
The register, and yeah, I mean, tell me what you're looking for. You find
I
like
wanna
you open
see
the
if I
ledger.
can find anything that may suggest some sort of like business with unruly types, or that shouldn't be, like if it's a ledger and she's like getting stuff from, I don't know, from that, what's the name? Vartak? No, the other one. Nope.
Vertak,
Vartak? Yeah, whatever. Vertak? Right?
the Kishin Wisdom Council guy.
No, the other guy. Sorry, the leader of the guy we're talking
Octavio
about.
Colum,
The guy. Sure, him.
the human.
Anything that like links to him, or anything that like looks suspicious, or like there's some kind of shady business going on.
Okay.
Wait, correct. Just a question. Are you talking about the guy that we're saying was, I think it was going to be a toad that replaces Doza? Is that who you were asking about?
No,
No.
about
okay.
the guy
I see.
that is actually maybe linked to the flag tattoo people.
Oh, that. Okay.
Because
So that's Octavio.
Octavio, yeah. I wrote a bunch of names and I kind of tried to, because you speak fast, and I'm like, I don't write that fast.
Sorry.
No. I should have
Yeah.
been more concise.
Being a rogue, and your background is criminal too, right?
Yes.
You find some notes. Like, first off, this definitely is written in a single handwriting. So definitely, you can assume it's hers, and she takes care of it. Very organized. There's like some self-hyping notes in there, like we're doing great, like this, but
I don't want to wreck her anymore.
kind of in a creepy way though, like in a way of like we're gonna take everybody down, like and like
Never mind. I take it back.
kind of toxic in a way. And you see some marks here and there that make you think that might be another ledger for other stuff, like some markings that like would go unnoticed, especially with the drawings and little stuff she leaves for herself, that you think like, oh, actually these are like marking where the other transactions would have been if they were in this ledger.
Mhm.
But you don't find the ledger out here.
Okay. I'm gonna try to like poke my big like googly like eyes over the counter and see if any of them can like spot me while I'm.
And so this rod here has this Magitech powered reel, and I've seen people get some really big fish with this one. Like in the sea, it's amazing, and it's really easy to throw too.
And how much is that?
For you, let's say 30 gold.
Very good. And you said that I want to sell you something, you would be willingly to pay me more?
Yeah, of course. So like mechanically, you can always sell your stuff for half the price because it's used, but to her, she's offering 70% of the price.
Oh, I was just thinking I could just buy the rod and sell back to her. Charging more?
No.
Okay.
Stuff
No,
not
that's
from
okay.
here. She's more inclined to buy.
Yeah, so things you brought from
sorry.
outside of Fordhayn with you.
Yeah,
I'd be willing to take
that
a look.
makes sense. I'm just gonna throw with my short bow.
Oh. It's a common short bow?
Yes.
Gorak, are you sure?
Ordinary short bow. Yes. Just an ordinary short bow.
Uh-huh. And where is it from?
It's from home. My mom gave it me.
Maybe
Whoa.
don't trade it.
What?
Does it
Trade it.
No, isn't it like a gift you got?
Sentimental
From-
in value?
yeah.
No, not that much, in fact.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did you
Just an ordinary bow.
did you not have
Yeah.
a good relationship with your mother?
Yes, I have, but I had to. So that's just one
Oh.
short bow that I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't have a matching short bow. Short bow. I mean, I already know you're.
Winifred. He's my short bow.
Amazingly, I do have a matching short bro. Look.
I want to sell you my short bro. No.
I will not sell you my short bro, Bob, by the way.
Don't tell your son.
No.
Yeah, but my son, that's
Sorry.
still
The slip
pretty
of the
much part of me.
speech. Slip of the speech. My bad.
He's like, oh, I'll buy you a short bro. Oh, wait, no, it's just, your son?
What? You're willing to buy
This kind of
someone?
establishment, sir.
Hold on.
Patricio se fuerte.
You said you're willing to buy a short bro.
Patricio.
It's Patricio. No, he's canonically Patricio. down.
We have a
amazing
compact
meme.
dwarf with a fairly similar sized compact bear and a similarly sized gnome, toad folk. A lot of small people. We don't need to be selling each other.
Yes.
Yes.
Selling people is wrong.
As a,
Buying them is even wronger.
Can I use that craziness to try to like slip under the?
I would just give you that. That was amazing. She would have definitely started laughing. Yeah, you walk in the back. You see, it's pretty well lit. There's some other items back here for sure. Some stuff packaged like in with no label, like and you see that they're similar packages and they stand together and they're very, very like. Some of them are setting up, some of them are like stacked, some of them are like facing forward. Like so, she maybe as a way of codifying and knowing what is what. Some like other herbs, a lot of like the bulk stuff that is not in the front. There's like a whole room of stuff up back here, like grains and some other things like this. Fishing lines. Yeah, give me another investigation check.
Do they have like gear? Oof.
You have one catharsis if you want it.
Ooh, I'll use it.
I had
It
two
was
as
at
well.
12 and a 7 on the die. So I'm going to use a catharsis point. And I rolled a 9.
Yeah, I have 2 here.
Oh.
If
It
I
was a
remember.
13.
Is that all we got?
Can I use more? Do I have more?
Can she
Other
use
people can
more
use
than
theirs.
one?
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna use
Yeah, I
one.
have two. You want?
I
I
want-
have 3.
You roll. I'm rolling the shit.
What do I roll? It's a D6,
It's
right?
D6, right?
D6.
1d6. Yeah. So let's go.
Wait,
I
you're
will
doing?
hold off on mine.
Okay, I'll hold off. Yeah.
Roll one. Oh god.
Wait,
We're really
that's
climbing
a
to the top.
15 already. It like
Yeah,
15
screw it.
something?
I got 3. I got 3. Let me spend one.
so. Are you guys using your catharsis by like making it rowdier? The conversation about the short
Yes.
bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. There we go.
there you
Nice.
go.
21.
We bring it to
Yeah.
21 in total.
21.
Or
Oof.
19. You said it was 13?
We were 15 because
13,
I
15.
did a
Yeah,
12
21. Nice.
plus a 1 on my catharsis roll plus a 2
we did it.
on
Can
Victor's
you keep
catharsis roll.
adding it? Like,
Is it how it works?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
plus
absolutely.
Plus 6.
We forced it to happen.
As long as you have catharsis point, you can spend
okay,
it.
cool.
Oh,
Good to
that's
know.
wrong keyboard. I don't know what I just typed.
There
we go. Save.
Okay.
Your email
20
for work is like
21.
catharsis.
You find the secret ledger. You find it. You like everything here is pretty uniform except from the desk. The desk is a separate piece, definitely custom from somebody. She ordered it custom, and like it's almost like the space for the desk is cut out in the middle of like all the shelves and things. And you look at it and you're like, she ordered this from a Magitech, like from somebody that I always forget, like an inventor. What's the name of the inventor class in D&D? I always forget.
Arcanist?
Artificer?
Artificer.
Artificer.
Yeah.
Artificer.
So you look at this and you're like, okay, so like an artificer made this. Like there's something about it. It's not just a desk. You start looking into it and you find this button in the wood that you press, and this little
Yep, compartment.
Jesus. Little compartment comes out. Like you can open one of the little drawers, and inside it another little smaller drawer comes. And in there you find the separate ledger. And if you think I'm talking crazy, that definitely existed in real life. I keep sending Namoi desks of like Victorian times that have crazy craftsmanship like this. But anyway,
I had one.
I digress.
They do exist.
So yeah, so you find the secret ledger, and yeah, there's a lot.
I don't even spend time. I'm just gonna tuck it in my cloak
Okay.
and I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna open it. I'm like, this is it. I'm fine. Let's go.
Okay.
I don't know how long they have her talking about Shortbros and
So here's where
matching.
A very long
I
time.
haven't asked you for another stealth roll. Here's where I'll divide it. But first I'll ask you, how do you leave? Do you leave through the front?
Are there any back exits?
Yes. But it is locked.
Let me see how my sleight of hand
I
is.
do have some catharsis. I didn't spend it. I can help you.
I don't even know how
Making
I
noise.
have one only, right? I just used it. I am
I have
going.
two still, so.
Can I try to lock back the back door?
Yeah.
Is it from that room that I'm at?
It's from
I
another
have to-
room. You go like, there's like a back room, and then this back room leads to like a storage room, and then
Okay,
this
but I
storage
don't have to
room.
go back from the front.
No.
Like I don't have to pass through them. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try because it's.
There's
lower
like
risk.
stairs to a second level.
Oh, there's so much. I can explore so much.
As long as you can make it out alive.
Yeah, that's the problem.
At the top of the stairs, there's a door, and it has like a little like home sweet home kind of like thing hanging from the door, and the door is closed. You don't know if it's locked or not. You would have to go up.
I'll try. I'll go check. At least check if the door's open. I mean,
That's always
what
step
do I have
one.
to lose, right?
Is it? I touched the handle.
Okay, you go and you try the door.
First I put my ear. My ear? Do I have ears? I put my
That's a good question.
Maybe not ears, but
I lick the air to see if I can sense anybody. If I can hear anyone from the other door. Do salamanders have ears?
They have eardrums. It's just on the exterior of their
Yes.
head.
Not ears, but they have to like canals, I think. They
Yeah.
hear stuff.
Okay. Cool. They don't have an ear opening, but they do have the things inside.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Why do you make me do these rolls? I'm bad at them.
Thought you were a rogue.
I'm a rogue. I don't have wisdom. I have intelligence.
Oh.
I have that was an 8 because I rolled a 5.
You don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything. It must be empty. I'll try the door.
The door's empty.
You try to open the door?
Sure.
It's locked. Meanwhile, in the front, she's going like, and then this bucket is amazing. It actually is very rare here in Fordhayn, but it keeps stuff in it cold, and then she stops. What? Picks up like a little item, and there's like a little item glowing, and she's like,
Oh,
interesting.
so-
She puts it back. Here, can you hold this for a second? I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And she starts walking to the back.
No,
Notice
wait,
hear me go.
wait.
Do you even fish, actually, Gorak?
Of course, I don't. But I like fish. I like to eat fish.
Okay.
Hang on. I actually want to ask a question. Do you by any chance sell?
Sorry, just a minute. So I'll be right back.
But
I'm gonna sell his son to you. Wait.
No. Oh, not this again.
Okay, yes, we'll do this.
No.
I know
again
it's
with the
wrong.
truth.
Leave the nice
do
lady
this.
alone.
Give me a deception check with disadvantage. Because you're all doing it together, you can choose somebody to roll.
I'm not even trying to
once.
lie. I'm just trying to get everyone to be like, stop. Stop.
Somebody can do a
Probably.
single roll to try and keep her here for a bit longer, which will give Natalia
You just want a D20?
Deception.
Or
a
deception?
little bit more time. Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Who has the highest on
I
deception?
can give you a catharsis.
And
can only
plus
get
0.
+1.
So you do that.
Manoe?
And plus
You
0.
do it, yeah.
Okay.
Is this the like least charismatic group we have like
Oh, yeah.
ever seen?
I've never
Ever.
seen a
It's
no
this is a
charisma
16.
group.
My charisma is
16?
8.
Yeah,
So-
mine's
Mine's
10.
12.
Oh, yes. My
So our
charisma is
group
10.
is like sucky. Okay, good
There are
stuff.
whole.
Yeah.
Maybe Nakata has higher charisma, but
Nope.
okay.
I remember like reading their description. It was like,
I just
least
don't know. Well, I mean,
charismatic
like it's in terms
possible.
of relative to us. 'cause we're
oh,
all
maybe
low.
in terms of like,
All right.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's like, do you get the 1 extra point?
So
I got
what
a
was it?
16.
16?
Ooh, not bad, not bad.
Oh, that's nice.
gonna-
That's nice.
Gonna roll for her insight.
I'll give you a catharsis.
You want to roll?
Just in case.
Okay,
Just
I'll
in
roll
case.
d6
Good,
right
good,
now.
good.
Just
go
in
ahead and
case.
roll.
It out.
Before you roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Damn.
that's great.
So
I just want to do it
Nice.
before you roll, so that we just know it's a flat total instead of being like, what if?
Yeah.
22.
No, we
which
just
is
raise
good.
it.
She's really interested in buying your son.
Sweating.
She
No.
has a good bullshit-tometer. So it's good that you use your catharsis point.
Not the familiar.
Don't sound the short bro.
Short bro.
I feel like we're only buying like 5 seconds at a time.
Hey, I'll
just
take it.
snap my
Thank
fingers
you.
and it
I'm
starts to disappear.
And genuinely,
round.
none of us have no idea what the hell's happening. We're all just confused by each other.
Are you guys good with the 22?
I'll lock in the 22.
Well, not anymore. Do you want another catharsis point?
You choose. I'm
just
locking in
asking.
at
I
22
feel
as
like
on my
22 is
individual.
a good number. If I have to die, I die. It's fine.
Again, my character's not trying to deceive. He's literally being like, stop talking.
All right.
He's
Yeah,
very
okay.
genuine in this moment.
Correct. Time slows down.
Oh,
Oh.
You hear a voice. It's weird. It's a familiar voice. And he goes, well, that's interesting. She walks back there. You're in trouble with the guard.
Okay. Sounds bad. And I think Ollie is back there, right?
Yeah.
Are you trying to bargain with me? Are you my shadow?
They call me a shadow, yeah.
Oh,
And I do want a piece of your shadow.
I know that we only live here once, and I don't want Ollie to get in trouble because they are trying to help us. So I'm just gonna make a suggestion. A shadow is a very creepy name. If you could rebrand yourself and call it something a little bit more appealing. But I'm okay. I'm willingly to do that. I'm gonna give part of my shadow so Ollie could have a chance to escape. But let's think about the rebranding part.
Gorak, what would you like to call me?
Oh, Candyman. Candyman sounds like a very fun name, right? It's not creepy at all.
Jesus.
Oh man!
I feel less safe. If that means anything.
Very much so,
If
yeah.
I call your name 3 times or 5 times, maybe. You just show
There's
yourself.
a Beetlejuice?
Yes, because I like candies.
You know what, Gorak, for you, if you call my name 3 times, Candyman, I will show up.
Okay. I think that's not creepy at all. Let's do that. Okay.
And then you hear like heal. And you feel like time
Oh,
going
God.
back forth. You lose a shadow point out of your 5, which does not have
Okay.
any impact on you immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yet.
But those are permanent.
Yeah.
You see
Thank you.
They're like-
Sorry.
you see that like as you guys are trying to like as you're trying like really hard to sell the child again to her,
No, not the
like-
kid.
she's
Again,
turning
no.
she's turning to you with a deeply mistrusting like eyes, like, clearly like she was catching on, and then just out of the blue she's like, sir, seriously, this is really disturbing. You should stop trying to sell me kids. This is not this kind
You
of
should stop
establishment.
trying to buy them.
We're selling
That's
things.
not what she's trying to do, Gorak. We've been over this.
Natalia, what is Ollie trying to do? You hear this commotion in the back, in the front, and you.
I hear it. Okay. So I tried the door. It didn't open. I hear the commotion. I'm like, no time. I go down the stairs and I'm going to try to open the back door and try to leave.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
Come on.
You have advantage on this roll because
Oh.
they succeeded on their roll.
Okay. That was 111 on the
Nice.
dice.
Phoenix,
Yep.
just a mechanics explanation for
Right.
people watching. The deal with the shadow made their roll in the front of the store automatically a success, even though they failed the roll because she rolled a 27.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Holy.
Yeah, maybe another
Yeah.
catharsis point wouldn't make any difference.
I mean, it
Um,
would potentially.
That
but-
was a 16 to try to open the back door.
Good, yeah.
You open the back door.
I leave,
Okay.
go around the building.
Okay.
With the
Wait.
like,
You get out. Do you close the
Okay.
door?
yeah.
Do you lock the door? That's another test and more time.
No time. No.
Okay.
I just close it, go behind, go around,
Okay.
go to the front of the store, and I go in and I say, guys, I'm so glad you're here. Laura just made a fresh batch of croissants, and like you told me to come here get you if he had them. Let's go. No.
Yeah, Patricio wanted to try some. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Patricio.
We're not selling this.
No,
son.
we are never going to sell this.
Let's go.
Literally part of my soul. I try to remind you
got
guys.
it back. I'm so
not
sorry.
trying to buy your kid.
Stop trying to buy my soul.
Don't try to buy kids anymore.
Are you the candy
So
man?
wrong.
What?
Get out. Of course, you like Laurent. I love that weirdo. Go get his croissants. They're not going to be around for too much longer. And she's like pissed off now. Like,
And as soon as we're out of the door, I'm like, walk fast, out of here. No time. Let's go. Go.
Okay.
Go.
cool. Where are you going?
Maybe
Eat
we
croissants?
can try to
Croissants?
stop by.
Croissants?
Yes, first order of importance.
Well,
Okay.
And then maybe we can try the Tatsulocos now.
Oh,
you want to
also,
talk to locals, or you want to
uh,
reassess what the information we've just received?
Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe stop by a Hildegard.
let's find a quiet place to discuss stuff. Also, I forgot to tell you that we might want to check in with the librarian
Oh,
Why?
Yes.
because they might know stuff because
I imagine they
they've been
might know
around a
stuff.
lot and they have books and I haven't been taking notes, but I'm willing to bet that the librarian did, like, for a long time.
That's
So,
maybe not
we-
like them in specific, but people.
well, but yeah, what is a librarian if not a collector of notes?
Yeah,
So,
that is
you
very
know,
true.
no jackpot. We should definitely
Also,
go there.
I
and
may
compare
know
notes.
the name of the tattoo artist.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Also, I do have a secret to tell you guys, but not here.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Better go ahead.
Gods and goddesses help me.
You guys like are talking
It's
about
like
this in front
A
of
bunch of short people who are literal like kids, like insane, and this tall guy being like, "Ugh."
Let's grab our bikes and then I put my bear on the little basket in
I
front
feel
of me.
like Steve from Stranger Things trying to manage the children. I'm like, what the fuck
Could
is
have been an
going
adventure,
on?
like kids on bikes adventure for sure. Yeah, apparently. I'll say like Laurent kind of rescues you guys with like, here's the batch of croissants, like calling you in, like escorts everybody to the back room. And you're like, you need to work on the like you're so conspicuous. Oh shit,
But I
like
got
close.
this.
I don't want to know. It closes the door, leave. And that's where we're gonna take a break. I almost forgot about a break because we're having so much fun. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys shortly. Hi, we're back. Because I clicked the button early.
Five, four, we're back. Okay.
Boys,
We're back! Whoa.
Anyways,
Whoa.
here we are. You guys are in Fordhayn, and you are hiding in one of the hangout rooms in Sweet and Such. What would you like to do? And like,
Read the
hidden from
ledger.
the screens, we've decided that you guys did a short rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Read the ledger.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Read the ledger.
do we know how to
Um,
read?
It's definitely codified. So go ahead and give me an investigation check. You can do so with advantage because you guys are together and stuff.
Who has the highest investigation?
Investigation?
Oh, boy.
No, definitely not. I have a -1 to
I
intelligence.
have a -1 as well. Oh, that's fine.
To
I'll roll.
investigation,
Makes
correct?
sense now.
Yeah, that
I have a
it
plus
does.
1.
Yeah.
I'll roll it. Even though my dice suck, I have a +5. So.
And
Calm down. There's one more.
Oh,
Nope. It was a 4 and a 5. Why?
This is useless.
Um,
Oh,
It's sad.
Burn it.
no, Calda's like taking a nap, so didn't help.
Well, in my defense, technically no thieves can't. So I don't know if it helps at all.
I know Druidic.
Anyway.
I'm not sure it applies.
And I have no catharsis points.
I can
Either.
give you my last one. I still have one, right? Let me check.
By
Yeah.
the way, quick question for Alex. You said codified?
Yes.
Did you mean encrypted?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I took codified. I'm like, it's official laws? I'm like,
Yes,
what?
coded.
I can. Is it going to do anything? Because
I mean, we
Roll
already
the
have the ledger. If we need to take it to,
Maybe
like,
we
we can
can
just take it
show
to the Hildegard.
to-
Yeah,
yeah.
like just hope
Hildegard.
she understands it.
Okay.
Sorry, my
Um,
dice hate me, guys.
It's
I don't
okay,
know
that
what
was
I
me
did.
last
wants to
session.
be.
It happens.
Right. So, what's the next step? Would you like to check with Hildegard?
I mean,
Maybe we can ask the librarian if we think,
but can we
they
trust
are-
them?
yeah, if you think they're trustworthy. We can talk to them, see if they have any, weird tattoos, and see the general vibe. I'm a pretty good people reader, so
Yeah, me too.
Oh, God.
we did pretty well.
Yeah.
Also, are we like in a? I'm assuming the guy left us in a.
Yeah, he left you
You
guys.
know.
Like when Ollie showed the like black book and said, "I got this," and she's like, "Nope."
I don't want to be plausible
I am not
deniability. That's
associated
what
I
I
with
will
do.
these
tell
people.
you guys about the awakened bison,
Yes.
the water one.
Information.
So they have the big water elemental. He's trying to help. It's not. Well, he's fighting a losing battle, etc., etc.
Nature is healing. Or at
It
least
isn't.
fighting
That's
back.
it's trying to fight back. Yeah, we should. Well, I mean, we should keep doing what we're doing, but there's no other way around it. We have to, fix the imbalance. Also, the detail that the pyromancer's tower is letting off more smoke than usual recently. I don't remember if they said like since when, but they did mention it's been recent, like since those weird events started happening. So I'm pretty sure that we intended to go there at some point, but now I'm thinking we definitely do need to go there. Maybe not right now. We still have a lot to check in the city, but there's definitely something connected there with that.
I'm
Yeah.
taking notes.
That's very good. So where to now?
Well, we could do the librarian. We could do the tattoo-ist person and the Tatsulokos to check out the bomb thing.
That's a lot. Maybe we should
Split the party.
list the party.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't know how you two made it back alive even.
It did work perfectly last time.
Yes.
I think we should stick together.
Stick
And-
together is good as well.
Just prioritize order of operations.
Which one's closest?
That's a great way to decide.
Also, what's more urgent? The bomb thing, perhaps?
Maybe because we can identify who but the tattooist also. We could just identify who these people kind of are and keep a lookout, you know?
Okay.
Is that
Where's
assuming
everything?
the tattooist is going to tell us who these people are?
I have a very
Are we sure they're
Plan.
not with them?
They are also a newcomer. They're also a, you know.
That doesn't mean they're not with them.
I guess you're right.
Especially if
What
they're
What's your
helping them
plan?
spread this propaganda potentially.
No,
And
I'm just thinking, what if one of us gets a tattoo and
No.
then tries to infiltrate and tell, oh, I like Fordhayn as well. I'm very Fordhayn.
Yes.
Yes.
Works. Yes. Yeah.
Not me.
Not me.
Oh boy, not me. Sorry.
Maybe Shortbro can have.
Oh, don't listen to your son.
No, on second thought, maybe we shouldn't do that because that might end up splitting the party again. So
Yes.
let's just
Right.
stick together.
Okay, what's closest?
DM.
You know, how about what if
What
we go to Hildegard with all this information in it and see how she advises us to proceed?
So,
Okay.
in terms of distance, you guys are like somewhere in this middle part here, which is where Laurent's bakery is. Across from it is Missy's. The library is pretty close.
Over there.
The tattoo
Okay.
parlor
It's not an alleyway, right? Like super
was said
secluded.
to be like somewhere
Yeah.
like a little further from the like straight center of commerce.
We could go to the to Hildegard and then on the way back over there.
And what else? In the library, library, tattoo.
The
Tatsuloco.
Homebrew
Tattoo
guys.
Locos is like over here somewhere, kind of close to center, but not
Oh.
exactly.
I feel like we could just go to Tatsulocos then and then Hildegard.
Okay.
Because it is the most
I
pressing thing anyway. It's like,
Yeah, I
The bomb.
agree with that. Yeah.
but it's Natalia
And we
talking.
work
Ollie
out-
doesn't know.
No, but we can go to the fire bomber guys possibly allegedly and sort that thing out because that seems very pressing, and then we bring our notes to Hildegard, and then we go back and visit the other places if we think we still have to go there. But we learned a lot. We might actually be bringing enough, for knowing the next step. What do you
Yeah.
guys think?
Tatsulocos.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand our party now. We have one shared brain cell,
Uh-huh.
and there's only one person that's in possession of it,
At
and
a
it's
time.
Reece.
Yes.
It would have been Nokata as well, but they're not here.
Yeah, there is.
So I am representing.
Yes.
They were
Fair
a big
enough.
driving force of the momentum last session. I'm like, I realized Reece has to step up in the absence. So I'm like, holy shit, this is gonna go off the rails.
Okay, you guys leave the center of town. Still a pretty good amount of movement, and you see a sign that is like two kobolds, and they both have hammers and are hammering things, and like it moves, kind of like a neon sign.
Oh,
But one of them is hammering the head of the other one, and the other one is hammering like an invention that is going like pew, pew.
oh, I love it.
Oh,
Explosion.
yeah.
Suspicious.
But it's funny, like although it's that, it's very different, like shiny, all that kind of thing, but somehow it almost goes unnoticed. You guys walk inside?
Yeah, I love that sign. I'll just go ahead and see what's inside. It seems
I guess you noticed.
interesting.
You walk in super excitedly, and as soon as you step in, you see like, whee! Like a bunch of like little shiny cutouts explode in the air, and a sound goes off, and like you see a kobold's head pop up and go like, "Hey, somebody's in!" And they go, "Hey, welcome to That's the Locos!"
Hey,
Like
that
something
is
falls
great.
off a shelf.
Awesome. Is anything on fire inside?
No,
Okay,
it's
good to
very
know.
cluttered. There's like shelves and shelves and shelves everywhere. Bunch of pieces of things. Everything is a workshop type of situation. Like soldering irons in weird places, hanging from places. There's like you suspect that there's like they walk on this like rope thing that has on the ceiling as well. Sometimes like it's a whole crazy thing going on.
Okay. Oh, you city people are amazing. Hello.
Thank you.
What?
Hi,
What
I'm
do you?
Tatsu, and it's Loco. And the other one's like, no, I'm Tatsu. You're Loco. Yeah.
Okay. I'm Winifred. This is Patricio. What do you do here?
We make custom inventions.
Ooh. Would you happen to have some sort of protection? Say a shoot.
Let's see what we
that's
have.
good
And then
with
you like
fire.
immediately they pull like this cart from under one of the shelves and it has a bunch of stuff stuffed into it. And they go, okay, let me see. There's this one. No, not this one. Oh, we have this. The weight of lifting. And they like grab this like heavy looking dumbbell and they just go, the weight of lifting, and throw it backwards and it just goes, just like floats in the air. Let me see. Oh, this is funny. The ring of tuning. And you look at it, it looks like a tuning fork, really tiny, and go,
That's
we were
just a
actually
tuning
trying to
fork.
do a ring of attunement with it, so we're not sure it's in tune, but it works. Throws it, grabs another one. This one's a ring of attunement, but it's the prototype. It requires attunement. Doesn't work. And then
Wait.
let me see, and it keeps like trying to find things. Grabs the book, Book of Smarts, and looks at your group. None of you are wizards. Throws the book, keeps finding things, and then like, oh, this one's good. Grabs like a tonsils, grabs the tonsils out, like uses the tonsil to grab something, puts it on the table. This is a soothing soap. And it like, explains what it is. It's like gives you advantage on charisma checks with certain people that like, good smells. Disadvantage on stealth. And you're real slippery for about 8 hours. So that gives you disadvantage on attack rolls with weapons. If you roll a natural one, your weapon drops on the ground.
Does it give you advantage to being not grappled?
Not grapple.
Yeah.
Potentially
Cool.
worth.
Potentially worth it. Yeah. I don't carry weapons. I might as well.
I can't be touched.
They grab like this
Potential.
wand and go, oh, this is the lit wand. And it's like
What?
a wand with like a little flame at the end and goes, unfortunately, it's not warm.
Oh, it's that kind of one.
Oh,
Yeah, I immediately
One of those
control
that the kids are
flames.
smoking these days.
It doesn't control the flame.
You ever made something
Nah.
explode?
This is a continuous. We don't talk about that. This is a continuous
you
flame
have?
wand, but it
Why
does.
not?
It doesn't project it. It just kind of does this tiny flame. So
Does it burn?
no, it like touches it. It's just visual. It doesn't even warm
okay.
you up.
Okay.
Throws it back.
Okay.
oh, I want that.
That was
Do you
very
have something that might
disconcerting.
help
Okay.
light a fire?
It doesn't
Let me
do
see.
fire.
The other one like goes try to find where the wand went. And they go, oh, we also have this, and it's like a box, like looks like a music box. We call this the box of barbs. Don't recommend opening it, but it might be funny if you get somebody else to open it. It puts it on the box, on the table, and then, ooh, this one is good too. and they get like these like spectacles, and they say, "These are the spectacles squared," but the shape is like a star of the spectacles. It's supposed to be like a true seeing kind of thing, but we didn't have somebody to make us a scroll of true seeing, so we tried to cram a bunch of different spells to kind of generate the same effects. It didn't work that well. Again, another prototype. I'm sorry, we're like out of things. We usually do customs.
Up and put them on just to try and see what he's talking about.
Roll a d10. Five. It is kind of dark in here, so you realize you have dark vision now.
Huh.
Yeah, the effects change sometimes, you know, it's, yeah.
You look groovy.
And you look really cool.
Thanks. He takes
Goes
them
well
up
with
and
your
hands them
armor.
back.
Yeah.
Looks down, looks back at the glasses, looks down at the armor. I'm like, okay. He might need different types of glasses if he thinks that looks good.
Basically, it's you don't know what effect you're gonna get. You gotta roll a d10.
Oh
It's
my God.
one of 5 effects. It's either see invisibility, detect magic, detect evil and good, identify, or dark vision. All very good,
Love it.
but you
Oh,
never know what you're gonna get, and
But
it doesn't
never-
have a lot of charges.
I love it.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Perfect. Amazing.
Are they like it doesn't run out? You said it has a lot of charges, but like, does that mean
doesn't
when you
have a
get
lot
one?
of charges.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
Does
so
it
it runs
recharge?
out
like-
of spells?
So like when you get once this one is used, it's
It recharges
gone?
on a long rest.
It recharges on at dawn.
I
Oh,
don't.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Has three charges and recharges at dawn.
It's like
And
a
the box
slot
of
machine.
barbs casts vicious mockery on whoever opens it.
Oh, so I'm very tempted to open it, but I
Gorak?
myself.
You might have a headache.
Yeah.
No, don't touch.
Yeah, that one was
We-
just supposed to be funny, and we kind of went a little bit heavy-handed.
Oh my god. You make it look really cool.
It's a
This
box.
thing here is really cool.
Yeah.
So again, no shields.
Oh, I mean, we could potentially make you a custom one, and then the other one goes, actually, we're going to be busy for the next few days.
Wow.
Oh, you got
I mean,
a
you can
big
get it. You
order.
can get in line.
Do you guys by chance recognize something if I handed it to you? Something that maybe you could identify who might have made it?
Oh, maybe. I mean, yeah. Like, Tatsunokos are usually forgotten because that's how the setting works, but but we are really good. We're really smart.
What is this fourth wall breaking you speak of?
Yeah, let me see it. Love seeing other
Oh.
people's inventions.
Before,
Just
Pull out the
ideas.
device.
wait.
You might not want to get any ideas from this, but please
Why are you
take
gonna
a
be
look.
busy? Well, like, do you have a big do you have a lot of people coming to you, or
They tend to forget us.
So do they not come back?
Well, it's really spotty, to be honest. The other one goes, no, they come back all the time, and you should remember us, because our names are definitely Tatsu and Loco.
I mean, we did come here based off a recommendation, so someone definitely remembered you.
Yeah.
Oh, who?
Sorry, I only just met him.
I
It
forgot
was the
my-
guy who
my
runs the
voice already.
croissant shop.
Laurent.
Best pastry place in the world. This is me, I like genuinely in character saying this to them.
It's like,
and I kept saying, like, while you're saying that, I'm like, Laurent.
Laurent?
oh yeah, oh his pastries are amazing, and they like start talking about how
Right?
amazing it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we helped build his very custom oven.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
So you're familiar with working with
Maybe.
fire.
And sorry if I'm overstepping.
This is Fordhayn, like, Fire Island, pretty much. We have 5
maybe you
for
should
Ethereum.
hire publicists, like, or maybe how do you call them? You know,
A promoter.
a person that influences people to buy your stuff.
Oh,
Oh, scammers.
No,
sorry.
no.
Maybe
that.
that could.
scammers.
That might have the opposite effect.
You know, that's a good idea.
No,
They would
no,
be scammed
like
into buying our things, but our
influencer.
things are actually good.
That's all right. That's
So
not
they
really
would be
dumb, is it?
scammed into their lives being
What?
improved.
Yes.
I like that idea. Like, write it down. And then, like the other one's already writing it down, like throwing back.
But
paper,
anyway,
I'm
like,
gonna write it down as well.
Putting,
Someone
like,
that's
sticky
not a
papers
Tatsunoko, so
everywhere.
people can remember them.
Reese
and
will
then-
go into the corner and make a quick prayer to the gods to
Come here.
protect any innocent individuals that may have may be harmed in the process after the aftermath of this conversation. Please let no one
Okay.
be hurt or die because of our actions.
We're saving people here. We're going
I
on
hope
about.
so.
Anyways, are you showing the
Oh, yeah, no.
device?
Yeah, I absolutely am.
Yeah, you give it to one of them. He takes it, looks at. Oh wow! I mean,
This isn't of your guys' making?
no. I mean, I would never give this to somebody. Look at it. It's so naked. I mean, I feel dirty touching it. Like, it's so naked. You know, you could do a little casing, hide the wire. I mean, look
This
at
is
it.
the work of an amateur.
It looks like this is a kitchen clock. Right here. Who uses a kitchen clock to make a device? Just make a timer for the device. Look thematic. Like, somebody just, I mean, it's well made. They knew what they were doing, but they really, you know, they weren't, I don't know. It's definitely not one of ours.
If you had to guess someone who did something like this, who would it be?
I don't know. Look, not everybody here is good, okay? This person knew what they were doing. And they give you, like, I don't have a list here, but they give you a list of 5 names.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
With locations?
Sure. They give you locations. They give you 3 locations for 4 of the people, 2 of which work together, but not a last one.
All right. Thank you for taking a look at it. I will take
Yes.
it back.
Out of curiosity, do you know if any of those 5 have a tattoo? Of a flag? Maybe Ford. What else the name again?
Fordhayn's.
Fordhayn's
Fordhayn.
flag. This places that we're at, and I know that.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah.
I'm here.
Been
It's
at
very trendy
for
right now.
weeks.
Like, everybody's getting that.
Everybody?
Everybody?
It feels like it.
All the cool kids.
All the cool kids.
No.
Definitely not. But
No? Yeah, no?
Not the
You
Cool
have
Kids
one?
Club.
No, we didn't have time to make ours yet. But Marla is really cool.
Don't do it. What?
Who?
Marla is really cool. The
The
person that
tattooist.
does the tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Oh.
We
yeah.
definitely heard of that person.
Her sharp is a little hard to find. It's over there, like they tell you where it is again. But she's cool. She's actually, you know, an inventor of in her own way. Like, her tattoos are cool. She can do mystical tattoos sometimes.
Oh, wow.
That would explain the scales.
Ooh, we can sell you the powder that she would need to make a magical tattoo for you.
How much?
How much?
50 gold.
You want the kid?
No. Come on. We have go now. We've been paid.
Can you play music? This is a
he
joke.
can do a very good impression
Little trumpet?
of a guitar.
Let's see it.
Down, chicka, bow, bow.
No.
Amazing.
No. Is he being like overpricing this thing?
Give me a insight check.
10.
You don't think so?
But what would a magical tattoo do?
Yeah,
What
what
is it?
can they do with that?
What is it, bro? Yeah.
It varies, but the most common one increases one of your attributes by 1.
I give him.
I wanted.
I throw my money back at them.
They die under the pile of money you guys throw at him.
Yeah, 50 gold. Oh, we got 100 from right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You buy how many?
Quick.
Who's buying it?
I want one.
I'll grab one.
Okay.
I'll get one. That's all my money. But
I will not.
Are we doing matching tattoos?
Yes. I'm gonna pay for. Yes, I'm gonna pay for Reese's magic powder to make matching tattoos.
No, you don't need to do that. No, me and Nakata has some sensitive skin, so we're just gonna sit back on this.
It's mystical. It's not.
You really want to use
Matching.
your entire pay from this job on this when we haven't even finished it yet.
It's not the entire.
I'm not gonna
pay,
get
it's
one. I'm not. It's not natural. It's not natural, all right? I'm not gonna be, putting some
Just
magical
regular
dust
matching
into
tattoos
my
then.
arm. It's not for natural, man.
What's this powder?
It's Ethereum.
No.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
No,
Natural.
even no.
Not
You guys are gonna
this
be doing
world.
basically drugs.
No,
drugs
it's not
are
drugs.
natural.
Not drugs.
No, that's a different kind of powder.
It's
no,
a mineral,
no.
sir.
Yeah.
It
The
comes
lake
from
has
a
been
different
cursed with
crystal.
Ethereum. It has the Ethereum curse. These people have because they've been living
That's
here
from the
drinking from it.
nature.
And now you want to say let me stick some Ethereum into my arm? No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So just regular tattoos instead of
All
magical.
right, I'm gonna be outside.
matching
I'll wait
tattoos.
for you guys to be done.
Let me.
Scott, come with me.
Okay.
As you walk out, you step on the thing and it goes free again. And they're like, "Oh, sorry, we need to work on that."
Please.
Okay, they sell you however many you're buying.
I'll grab
Um,
them back.
Matt, you did get paid as well, okay? For
Oh, you did? Okay. Yay.
I don't. It's not all my money.
I'm gonna buy some for Nukauda as well, since Reece doesn't want our magic powder.
I'll let Giselle tell me later if they wanted to buy it or not. If you want to hold
I'm
on.
gonna buy it anyway.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I'm like, this guy's gonna buy it regardless of anyone. Like, we'll just have it just in case.
Matching tattoos.
Okay, that's amazing.
I really don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
yet, but this
just
guy's
take
all
a
about
moment
nature,
to-
so I don't know.
Reflect on how short our lives are and powder. We're gonna go back to powder again. So I'm gonna cry just a little bit in the corner.
You hear from outside as he overhears that. You can say that again.
Wait. So
I'm just trying to play out
you
my
seem
catharsis.
emotional about
try
this.
to-
Yeah,
you've
seem
done that flex
emotional.
before, sir. You've done that flex before.
wait.
My entire character's personality is life and death.
You don't have the
Right.
tattoo yet. You have the powder for
No,
it.
Yes, yes, the powder to make
powder
it.
I'm putting on mine.
I put one bag of
Like-
Ethereum.
It's like the equivalent of going to the tattooed artist and like, put this in me. I'm like, no.
Stab this into my skin, please.
I want the blood of my
Um,
enemy used to.
Have you ever
get
seen
to it.
those people doing like ashing tattoo, like putting ashes?
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah,
these
yeah.
people in their tattoos. Unsanitary. Don't do it.
do not do anything that we are
I'm
talking
saying
about.
as a tattoo
except
artist,
for
do not
a
do it.
professional.
Yet another thing Natalia can do.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I mean, are you guys buying any other items? Are you guys like asking anything?
I honestly would like to buy a regular ass shield at some point because now I
Oh, you
have
can buy a
money for it.
shield. Like if you buy it from them, it's gonna be like kind of thematic, like probably some steampunky
Problematic.
looking thing that they put together in 2 minutes.
It might be.
Could
With
have
my
definitely bought one from
nature-based
Misty.
guy. Yeah, because I was thinking something like a piece of like bark, something that.
What?
Hmm.
It has to be bear themed. It has to like.
What would
Go
be bear
with the-
themed then?
I don't know, but it has to go with the aesthetic. You have a
I mean,
vision.
Yeah,
What do you have? What is the container
honeycomb
you're holding?
shaped.
it's
pot?
it's a clay pot. Yeah, a huge clay pot.
Clay pot. Yeah,
I don't think clay would be a great shield.
not a good shield.
Also, it's already an actual like item.
You
Yeah.
can use the lid of
An
it.
actual one that I-
Yeah, if it was like a barrel, I was gonna say, you can get like a barrel
Right.
lid looking thing.
It's like a sticky property shield, so when someone hits it, their weapon's stuck to it.
That'd be cool.
If it's a huge honeycomb.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely can.
Well,
You have to, like, you keep like
let's
bees on your back.
workshop it. But yeah, I'm in the market for a shield.
Like one of the Cobus is writing the idea down. That's really cool.
Because I came here to fight fires. I didn't think that the fires would fight me back. You know, because the bugs attack me right away, and that's very disconcerting. I may need some extra protection. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe you should get a like insect
maybe you-
net.
Maybe you
What?
don't want
A net.
a wood
A
shield.
net?
Like-
Maybe I do not want a wooden shield now that you're. Yeah.
What if it's just a regular shield, but bear shaped like a face of a cute bear,
You would be like a three
just
bear
like your son? Yes.
Can you
theme.
make it? What could it be?
An emoji, like a bear emoji.
Can you make it a bear? What could it be? Think of something. We'll be back.
A bear butt.
A bear.
Holy yes!
Was it any more? No. Wait. Something else. Bear
Okay.
themed. I'll remember.
Honeycomb.
That's
What'd you just say?
Honeycomb.
Yeah.
I like where you're going with it. Yeah.
Wait.
What?
I'm not there, so I'm not going to correct them, but
Yeah,
I'm going to let a different character
be quiet.
correct that.
Okay. What did I say wrong? Damn it.
We would say comb,
Comb. Whatever.
because
Just
comb
like comb.
sounds more like something else.
Oh,
Something-
language, dirty minds. Whatever.
No, we didn't know if you were intentionally saying that. Like, I thought you were saying it like in character, like that way for the purpose. I was like, okay, but I was like, no, all good.
Wait.
I was like, my God.
Definitely not that. The other thing. The thing that the cleric said.
Honeycomb.
Yeah, like kind of hexagonal, or you can look like the
Just make sure there's no beeswax in it, otherwise that's flammable.
shape.
Oh, beehive.
Great. Yeah, beehive.
Which one?
That.
Is that
Okay.
not also flammable?
Whichever works structurally.
I think honey.
We can make it leather.
Whatever doesn't
Because-
burn easy.
D&D 5e, it's like the shield gives you +2, so like whatever you want it to be, really. But I don't recommend
Here,
wood.
I'll give them regular as shield is like 10 gold pieces.
Okay.
I'll give
Yeah.
them 20.
Okay.
You spent
Forget it.
70.
We're spending.
You spent
Yes.
70 with them. Gotcha.
My good friend here and bodyguard just
Yes.
imprinted on me the fact that life is very short.
It is.
Even though-
we're all gonna die.
I might outlive all of you, but still short. In the long
Probably
run.
not.
So, so yeah. I mean,
Whatever that means.
Fun fact:
Money
honey
comes and
is
goes.
not flammable, but
Oh,
fake
good.
honey is.
There's
So
fake
if you want to
honey.
test if it's
The
fake honey,
hell?
like corn syrup or honey.
Oh, that.
then I also pour some of the honey that I keep on my jar and say, maybe that will help. It doesn't burn apparently.
Well, you can like spread it, like when you want it on your shield and protect yourself from fire, but don't need to do it
It's
right
not fire
now.
retardant. It's just not flammable.
Beeswax is. So as long as it's
Yeah.
not a honeycomb.
Maybe don't use that then. Cool. Here's your gold.
okay, we're really not sure what you want, but we'll take your gold and you do the thing, and then you later decide what the theme is. Cool.
A shoe.
Okay.
He's like, you see they like kick something, like a blowtorch turns on, and they like bring down the protector and just go, and cutscene. You
I
guys
really
are
have
out
to
of
be
it.
outside of here for that part. Sorry. Just go away from the fire before it's too
What?
late.
The very furry guy.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Exactly.
So how is the tattoo gonna work for the bear?
How's it gonna work for the salamander?
It's magical.
Well, we've already saw that it's gonna
My
work for the
fur will
salamander because
change
the farmer
colors. Because
son.
before it was like the tattoo's not gonna show
The
us.
farmer son's already
but-
got a tattoo, so we know you're taken care of. But for the bear, he might have to shave a patch.
Yeah, that easy.
Or
Are you
the
sure you're gonna be
magical
okay with
tattoo
that?
will turn my fur, you know,
It's gonna be
different.
in the fur.
And no, like it will be in the skin, but it will make the fur look different.
Oh.
Maybe change the color of the fur.
Yeah, and then
All right. Okay, let's get a move on, guys.
let's go. That's definitely going to work. The way I pictured it.
So, are we going to Hildegard or the tattoo shop?
I think Hildegard.
Which one's closer?
Or do you
Yeah.
I think they're both same way?
Hildegard is further.
Further. So
Because
You
like
guys will
Hildegard-
stop by.
Hildegard lives
Tattoos.
in one of these big houses here.
yeah.
So you guys are going
And
to
the
be
other one.
Like in that central space, kind of.
Yeah. Shop's
mean-
kind of over here.
We can go to the shop on the way to Hildegard. But let's
Good.
talk this out first.
What
We
part?
established that she may be part of this insurrection.
Mm-hmm.
The tattoo artist.
So
Definitely.
we should not say anything, right? Like
Yeah, no,
we're
yeah.
gonna
Questioning, not.
I don't think questioning per se, but like kind of like trying to feel her out and like, sense
And
if
get
she-
matching tattoos.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe
May-
while one of us is getting the tattoo, the other ones make small talk and try to get some information because tattoo artists talk a lot when they are working. Usually.
Maybe it should be Reece.
No.
To talk
I
to
think
them.
that
To
small
talk
talk
to them.
should be done by small people, so you could do that. Shortbros. Oh,
You're saying I should be the one?
To talk.
To get the tattoo?
No.
definitely,
I'm talking
yeah.
to Gorak here. You're saying I should be the one?
Did you get a tattoo first?
No.
A regular
No.
one, not a magical one. Just a
No.
regular tattoo.
No.
Just to match.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
My
Okay,
body is
come
my
on,
own property. I will decide what to do with it.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
We,
you should do
Okay.
that.
the Short Bros. Is this our
Yeah.
group name?
I'm twice the
It is
height
a
of
good
almost all
name.
of you.
And it's you and your short bros. Us.
Yes.
Reece and the Short Bros.
Oh, that's a really cool name. I'm gonna tattoo that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to
Let's
start a
go.
band in real life called Reece and the Short Bros.
The short bros. You should work.
I'll wait outside the shop. You guys do what you guys need to do in there.
But you have to pose for the artist to
What?
We're gonna tattoo your face.
What is the tat? No.
It's Reece
Because you are
and the
Reece.
short bro.
We are the Shortbros.
Do you expect him
As a
to
cleric,
know?
I cannot support the idea of me having my face on your guys' bodies. I should not be worshipped or followed in any way.
It's not about that.
Oh my god.
Yes, we're not gonna worship you. Just have a tattoo of your face.
In our bodies forever.
I do not consent to this.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we'll see what the artist says.
Yes. Let's get a professional opinion.
Yeah.
Oh god, who are the radical ones in this town? Them or us?
You guys try to find the. Oh my god. Poor Reece,
All
man.
normal stuff.
You guys try to find a shop known as Fenwick's Tattoos. And it's a little bit hard. Like, you gotta kind of have to get out of the main road and go into, like, these inner little smaller sections of the town, which are kind of alleyways, kind of just not as desirable locations as other locations. You hear some laughter. There's like people drinking and like gambling kind of off in some other alley that you can hear. Like, definitely like a more weird part of town. Maybe people that don't work might hang out here or something. But you find a parlor shop. It's trying to be flashy, but there's not much space. So it has like a hanging thing, and it just says pretty simply like Fenwick's Tattoos. You walk inside. It looks to be small. There's not even like windows next to
Is there
to the door.
anybody around or inside already?
Oh, here's somebody talking in there. Yeah.
Just one voice talking to themselves, maybe? I don't know. 2 voices? 3?
2 voices.
Cool.
Do you want to check it out first?
No, now you guys are timid.
Well, you know.
The last 2 shots we just burst into. I hope you both know that. And then now we're gonna be like, let's take it slow.
Yeah.
So like, what's with the why change the approach now? Let's go in. I walk in.
Oh, he's getting the tattoo, guys.
No.
That
It's
reverse
happening.
psychology thing I heard about. It's foolproof.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Cool. Reece, you burst in, and you see a really small tattoo shop. You see a person like with their arm out, just like big Kishin, which are like orcs, with his like arm out, and a human woman, and honestly, the description for her is just think of Vi from Arcane, like
Okay.
strong as heck, red hair, shaved on the side. She like takes goggles up, like, oh hey, cool. I like dig your armor. Yeah, I've done clerical tattoos before. I'll be with you in a sec. And puts the goggles back down, and like her what is it? Tattoo needle, Nachi? How is it called?
If it's hand poked a needle, if it's a machine, it's a machine.
Okay, so her tattoo machine is like this like steampunky, like magitech-y thing with like this little light at the back, and is like letting out puffs of smoke. And she's like,
To be fair, every tattoo machine looks very simple.
No, not the new ones. They look like pens.
But yeah, no, not the pen
They do
ones,
look
yeah.
like pens. Yeah.
It definitely shakes more than you would want it to shake, but you see that her line is pretty straight. She's really good at it, and she's drawing like a
Mom.
like a like with the ship's like anchor, a ship's anchor on this guy's like
Cool.
arm.
Sailor.
All
Looks to be a
right.
sailor.
Should I tattoo a bee?
She looks like, yeah, sure. I can do a B.
Just the letter B.
A flag.
No, the animal.
Let her work.
She finishes up. She's almost done, and she's like, "All right, all done." You see that his tattoo like shimmers a little bit.
Oh,
He goes, "Cool." Like gives her a little bag of
Very
money.
cool.
She takes it, like puts it somewhere, and
oh
she
shit!
goes,
I need
"Thanks."
the money to pay her.
No shit. That's why I said don't spend your money at the last shop. Says Reece.
That's
We
right.
do like
we
a-
should pay artists. I forgot.
Pay your tattoo artist, guys.
Yeah,
Please.
definitely is a
I've
tour.
been through this. On the other hand,
They do like a quick, like cool handshake, and they go, "Yeah, let me know when you're back in town." Like, seem to know each other, and the guy like looks at you guys. He's like massive, and there's barely any space in the store. He's like, "Okay,
barely.
here, excuse me." It's like definitely like his ass.
Pardon.
Glue myself to the wall.
Yeah, his ass ends up in somebody's face because you guys are too small, and he
Oh
just
God.
walks out of the store like.
Not the kid. Don't cover the kid's eyes.
Scarred for life.
Oh.
And then she goes, "All right, cool, yeah, wow, nice. Big crowd all of a sudden. Hey, I'm Marla. Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to
What are you
meet
guys
you.
looking for?"
Nice to meet you.
You.
Matching tattoos.
No.
Matching
Well,
tattoos.
they yes,
Oh,
but
hell
me
yes.
no.
Are you guys? Wait, are you guys wanting to do the Fordhayn flag too?
Maybe.
I mean, it seems to be
Yeah,
trendy.
well-
I don't know. A lot of people have been asking for that one.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
we were not thinking of doing that specifically, but
Okay,
tell me about it. Why are people?
I don't know, but it's good for business.
Fair.
Good. Do they do the? I heard you do some mystical tattoo things. Are those mystical usually?
Not usually, no. I can do that, sure. And she kind of lists out. So for those, I'll let you either increase an attribute score by 1, or maybe get a cantrip, depending on what it is. If it's thematic for you, whatever it is.
Damn, I think I already got all the shit. There was a great option here that I already got.
Yeah, the cantrip can be from kind of anywhere as long as it makes sense. She goes, "Yeah, I can do massive tattoos. Takes a little bit more time, and it's a little bit more expensive too. And I'm out of the materials, to be honest. But
Like this.
shit, yeah, you came prepared."
Yeah.
Always.
They
She
did.
points at you, Gorak, and goes, "I like the spirit, but unfortunately, the mystical tattoos, it's kind of a one and done thing. They don't stack."
Oh no, that's for my friend.
I'm gonna take a real quick look at Reece.
Side eye back.
By the way, how much for your services?
Oh, so for a simple tattoo, I've been doing 5 gold, but for the mystical ones, 50.
All 50.
With material provide. Dead.
Well,
No, it's usually 100, but I'm
well.
out of the materials.
well.
I might get a refund elsewhere.
Okay, did you not like their tattoo or something? I can
No,
cover
I
it.
mean from something that I tried to buy and I put an order on, and
You put
I
an
would
order on
need
something
that
that
money
he
back.
didn't actually describe.
Well,
it's
been
a
happening.
shoot.
It's been happening. I mean, it's been harder and harder to get imports into town. So
Has it?
yeah,
Yeah.
Is this well, actually no, the dust is Ethereum, never mind.
We say matching tattoos. Maybe if you could just match the Fordhayn flag, to be just like our friends. Where
No.
could I find them to just get the? You know that.
Oh, right. Do they?
Match technician that got a tattoo. You know.
Oh, wow, that's very specific. Yeah, I mean, I have done more than one. I mean, honestly, there's more than a few magic technicians around.
Any of these names? And I listed 5 people.
Yeah.
And she says, yep, I did on this guy and this guy.
Oh.
Yeah. This guy, this guy is a little interesting, she says.
Hi.
Well, I mean, honestly, it was cool. Like, he was this Sora guy, clearly a magic technician. I mean, his foot was like, he made a prosthetic foot. And yeah, he got a tattoo too. And,
On his foot?
no, on his arm.
Oh.
But, yeah, when he was taking off, he said, you're one of us now. And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But then people started showing up for more tattoos. It was like, I guess it spread the word, It was cool. He was like trying to include me
His
into
name
town.
was?
Oh, that was Elias, I think.
And they all seem relatively well behaved. No problems with you?
Well, honestly, when I first moved in, it was really tough. Like, I mean, I didn't pick this place out of choice, kind of hidden from everything. It was tough to get work. People were a little, distrusting for some reason. Maybe it's the tattoos. I don't know. I try to explain, it's like, magic tattoo is cool. I'm sure what I can do, but there's not a lot of opportunity. But yeah, like business has been better now.
So Elias was the first one, the guy that spread the word, that influenced other people to come here.
I don't know, but more people definitely showed up afterwards. And quite a few for the Fordhayn flags too.
Oh.
Does this Elias, does he live around here? Do you know? Not trying to pry, but
I honestly have no idea.
Well, are you guys gonna get your tattoos or not? Because I know half of you are broke.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Yeah.
And only
Let's
one
go
of you
for
can
just a
afford it.
regular
So, well, you don't have.
Also,
Where did
can
you get
you
the money? You
lend me
spent all 100 at the
20
last
gold?
store.
I can.
Oh.
But you won't have
Alright.
enough. You won't have enough.
I do, because I also got money from Hildegard, apparently.
Oh, that's amazing. No, but you bought your stuff. Then you won't be able to
I
make
had
your tattoos.
50. I had exactly 50 before, but now I got money, so I'm gonna have exactly 100 left
100.
Cool.
Oh.
from the Hildegard.
Wouldn't you have 50
I
I had
have
left?
money
15.
from character creation.
So it's 50, 50 or 15?
50.
Oh, sorry. That was my.
15.
I thought I heard 15. My bad. I was
Probably.
like, what?
Probably not.
Okay.
What are we
Reece,
gonna tattoo?
what is your
No.
symbol? Like your
Your god symbol.
your
My god is
symbol.
dead.
Your
Oh, your god
is
is dead. I'm sorry.
There's a philosopher that said that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is her name Reece?
No.
I will make a skull
Skull.
with bees crawling all over it.
Rad.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
I 3, but I'm gonna write it down. The Candyman.
Oh.
Because I like candy, you know?
So are you getting two tattoos
That's
then?
well established.
Yeah. Candy's awesome.
Yeah, okay. That's a choice.
Yeah.
all
But
regular
mine's gonna be
tattoos?
just a regular one because I don't have money. But that's okay. I'm just in for.
I have
On
30
honor of
gold.
Reece, I want the cantrip Toll the Dead.
Nice.
Oh,
You just
Nice.
no, but you have. Are you paying with 50?
Yeah,
I gave him
Oh.
20.
to let me. I'll
Oh,
pay
you
him
left.
back.
You let him the. Oh wow, I did not realize that.
Yeah.
I thought you let him 5.
No, 20.
I have 30 if you want.
Gorak,
But what about you?
I have enough for my tattoo, and then I'm not gonna have anything. But it's fine.
Okay.
Of course,
I just need 11 golden pieces, then I'm
Okay,
gonna spend it all. Yeah.
11.
there you go.
All right, and she's like sketching out what she's gonna do.
Dear God.
Is my skin okay? I know it's a little
Oh.
slippery.
Yeah, how it's gonna look with all the fur?
Magically, I don't know. You tell me how it's gonna look, man.
You're just gonna have a shaving patch.
Could be that.
maybe she shaves it, draws in it, and when the fur grows,
It
the ink
grows.
pushes out.
But also, where is
Awesome.
it going? It's like a
Yeah.
tramp stamp kind of thing, or like.
Yes.
That's a great question.
It could be a thing that like nobody sees it until you use Toda that, and then it shines like from under the fur.
oh,
Could be that.
looks cool.
You're
I'm
still
gonna
in
put it in
my
my tail.
thunder.
I'll
Okay.
put it in the back of my hand.
Okay.
And now I want to see the cantrip list.
Also,
Yeah,
it should still appear whenever I wild shape.
Okay. That's purely fluff. You can tell me how that works.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
How do I
Um,
add a spell here? Like manage spells. Maybe that's it.
And then then Gorak, you're gonna get one too. What's yours?
I'm going to increase my intelligence from 8 to 9.
I see now.
You see the candy
I
man, I
understand
think.
it. I understand you, Reece.
I understand
do you?
now that
I'm sorry
I
about
sold
everything that
myself.
I've said before.
Reece reflects on his 12 intelligence against this man's 9.
Oh man. Cool. All right. But this takes a while. This takes like 2 to 3 hours.
Oof.
Another short rest then.
Yay.
Yeah.
And looking for 3 tattoos. And Marla finishes up. She looks like at a clock hanging and goes, "Oh man, I mean, if we're all done, I need to close the shop. I need to give back a book."
We
We'll
can do
walk
that
you.
for you.
it's in the library.
Well, yeah. Well, Skylar is amazing.
Skylar.
Is that
Yeah.
the library?
Yeah. The owner of Skybound Books. So check this out. Skylar's an elf, right?
Mhm.
And so she has this compulsion to consume stories. And so they keep like they love to hear stories and then they write it all down. So most of the books there, they bound in themselves.
Let's definitely go to the library.
How late is it?
Yeah, we can go
Yeah,
there.
it's getting like close to 5 p.m., which is like why Marla wants to go.
We can leave it there once you're done. We were going there at some point.
Oh, I mean, okay, but if you don't deliver it today, I'm gonna pay a fine.
Oh, we'll cover it if we mess up.
All right, okay. Yeah, she gives you the
Plus,
book.
our Nakata friend here just is a little timid, so they may yet be back after they thought about the tattoo situation here. You'd be like, you know what, they may want one. So we'll see. We'll definitely have to come back regardless.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my machine here, and she like taps the little Magitech machine. Like you can tattoo anybody, especially the magical ones.
Fantastic. Reece will grab the book and proceed to start leaving.
All right, wait, what are your names again? And it's like she gets everybody's names, like to make sure she knows.
Reece Upper.
Winfred Pooh.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give her a fake name because we are mission. So I'm gonna say, my name is Gorak
Okay.
With a B. Yes.
Reece will not clock that he's trying to lie and be like, no. You spell your name with a G. It's Gorak. Gorak.
But it said like
It
Gorak.
sounds like a G.
Why-
It sounds like a B.
Oh,
Have we been calling you
Yeah.
the wrong name?
One new magical tattoo and you're a whole new man, I guess. Sure.
All right. Well, nice to meet you guys. Yeah, come back whenever you want. Maybe we'll grab a beer or something. Or meat.
Croissant.
Oh, I've heard it's really good. Haven't been there yet.
Really? And how long have you been here?
A few years, but it's been tough till now.
They're also outsiders over there. They'd love to have you. They're very nice people.
Do you give him a croissant, Nige?
Mm-hmm.
She eats it and she like stops, looks at the croissant.
Divine.
Like, damn! Boom! Like hits the a table, like things like fall. It's like, this is so good! Like almost like crunches the thing.
Yeah.
Don't destroy it. Finish it.
Like stuffs it in her mouth.
Nice.
What time did they close? Goddamn, we gotta go. Let's go! Like,
Oh,
pushing everybody out the
no,
door.
you can head there. We're gonna go to the library for you. Okay, bye.
Just runs.
All right, everyone to the library.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was hoping someone would do some music to the library.
We get a shot of you guys like running on top of a hill, like Lord of the Rings style. Like people in the future do like a deep dive in the back frame and then see that there's a car running in between the trees. Yeah, you guys get to the library. Wide. There's just like a one thing hanging from it with a book drawn on it. No name. No, actually, there's a name written like above the door.
There's a board
Um,
over the door.
Kind of like
Oh,
One of those like stuffed heads, maybe. Like the, you know.
no.
Wrong
It
place.
just says Skybound books. Kind of in this like open archway, circular. Doors are open. You guys walk in. Not that many people in there. Like 6, 8, 10 rows of bookshelves on the sides, tables to sit down, and you guys see very well illuminated with sunlight. Plenty of windows, like big windows, and at the back there's like this garden and a bunch of places to sit and hang to read books, and a stage. And you see there's people like practicing a play back there, and sitting at what very informally seems to be like the like little balcony for dealing with clients, is an elf, well in their later years. You guys walk in, they look at you and go, "Wow, outsiders, that's very interesting. Hello, please come in."
Did she say that in
Hello.
a weird way?
Very Lord of the Rings. I'm above, like not above this, but like I'm detached from this kind of thing.
What are these? The elves? Oh wait.
Not in a like xenophobic type of way, but in a very like observing. That's it. Very
Got it.
like observing type of way. Please come in.
Yes. Thank you.
Take a seat. No drinks allowed. I'm sorry.
Looks around. Okay. Not sure why you said that. Anyways,
I just have to always say it.
I put down the water bottle that I had on my lips.
Where would you keep?
I appreciate
Anyways,
it.
I'm like
They're
the I'm like the adult, being like, "Where the hell were you? Where'd you get?" Okay, whatever, man.
See, that's why I always have to say it. It's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Such
Try to
is
keep a
life.
close eye on them. Anyways,
Please.
we've come to one return this book from the tattoo artist. Sorry, her name's escaping me. I'm not very good with
Marla.
them. Sorry.
Oh,
Marla.
Ah,
Marla, okay. She leaves through it really fast. Yes. Rough around the edges, but she did take good care of the book.
yeah. She did speak high praises of this place.
Yes. For somebody that hasn't lived here very long, she's visited this place more than other people can claim. We used to be very busy. There were so many book clubs in this island that they had to schedule times throughout the week. But as you can see, not quite.
Oh,
It's
that's
not quite.
disheartening.
Yeah.
Why did they ever stop?
I don't know.
About how long ago was that?
Over time, I've been
Oh.
here since. Well, honestly, I moved in only a few years after the pyromancer ordeal.
Oh,
I wanted to know. That was 200 years ago. Okay.
my God.
I wanted to. I wanted to hear the stories. These shows are filled with them. And I've kind of stuck around. And yeah, over the years, it used to be a very something people did with their groups of friends for community. And I don't know, this seems to have tapered off. Same with the church. More people used to go to the church, but unfortunately, I think people have been more detached from one another in the recent years.
Well, in times of political turmoil, those do seem to be the first things to go.
It might be true, but it is sad all the same.
Yes.
Not to say of the fires, which of course you know. Very scary
Yes.
for a librarian.
Well, it seems that you've done well to safeguard this place from the fires.
Well, I am trying. Well, what brings you here today, besides giving Marla's book back, which thank you.
Well,
Should
the Shortbros here would like to have a gander at your
Yes.
stories. They like to call themselves that.
Well, of course. In
We're
fact, if you
short
tell...
and we're bros.
That's
Yeah.
very cute.
Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, since you're outsiders, if you tell me some stories, I'll be happy to let you peruse the books for free today.
Oh, that's really good because we don't have any money left.
No,
Well, you do have some
of
nice
us have
tattoos
money.
now.
We do have matching tattoos.
Do they all have the same tattoo?
I didn't write anything in mine.
Yeah, I just put the candy
I didn't
man.
write the Candyman, but
You should have.
I may add it
Thanks, good luck.
to it later.
It'd be very
Let's
funny. He's
see
like,
how
"Yes."
this turns out.
We got matching tattoos, and literally someone looks at them and they're like, they're not all matching, but sure.
They're parts
Matching
most
but
of them.
different.
Yeah.
So matching doesn't need to be a perfect match.
Matching. Matching doesn't
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
Not entirely. Yeah, you can match different clothes together, right? They have to match thematically, which they do.
Yeah. They are all genetically related to
I'm gonna leave you
Reece.
guys to read whatever the heck you want. But just to take my mind off of the situation, do you have anything on the goddess of life?
Oh dear, I'm so sorry for your loss. Yes,
Thank you.
I do. Please, it'll be on the second floor, and then she just tells you where it is.
Oh, thank you. How much would it be to check it out? I don't have very many stories at this time, but I do have money.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you. And Reece will just head off in that direction.
Okay. As you're heading that direction, you see this guy that was in one of the rows stepping out. Seems to be about seems to be a Torah, because you can tell because of the wideness. And has like a brown cloak and hood and is just walking out.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah.
To see if I notice anything odd about him. Yeah. See if that gets sent over. I'm going to add a catharsis die to this 11. So let me roll for 8d6.
You don't need to.
Okay.
Because when he steps with one leg, it does like a boot sound on the wood. When he steps with the other, it makes like a clank sound.
Oh.
I notice that, and I just go, "Hello, sir."
He just kind of stops, looks back,
Would you happen to be Elias?
and brows furrow. He says, "Yeah,
Oh,
who's asking?"
no, me and my friends, we had just gone by, I'm always terrible with names. This is me actually now being like genuinely bad at it. Mabel? Sorry, fuck.
Marla.
No, that's a director.
Marla?
Mara?
Yes, Marla.
Marla, thank you. We just went by Marla's tattoo shop, and my compatriots and I, they all got some tattoos, and we were just talking about some stuff, and she just mentioned how you brought a lot of business to her and all that kind of stuff, and I was just like, oh, and all that kind of stuff. So pardon the intrusion. Honestly, I noticed by the sound of your footsteps.
Yeah, I guess these do attract attention. And he pulls the cloak back and shows his leg, almost to the hip is a prosthetic, but he's able to bend the knee, shows the leg, and it's piece of art.
Oh,
magic technician stuff, and you just.
I am a man of nature, but I do know I do have a good eye for good craftsmanship. Did you make it yourself?
I did, but if you're looking for a magic technician to do custom orders, there are others that will take your job, sir.
Oh, no, I was just particularly admiring it.
I see.
If I did ever have a need for it, is there anyone you would recommend?
Like I said, there are many in town you can look at.
Okay. All right, well, I'm sorry if I've displeased you and all that stuff. I'll let you be on your way.
Of course. You guys see him too. He walks down from the stairs, starts walking out. He looks at you. Reece, you could see that he looks at you he looked at you straight in the eyes. So you could see that on his right side he has a deep scar coming from the center of his head down to the right cheek. His eye is also not organic. His right eye, and he has a burn. His right side of his face, on top of the cut, is burnt scars. Yeah, and then anyway, he's like just walking out. Yeah. Okay.
I like
What is the rest of you doing?
tilt my head towards the rest of the group. We saw him, right?
Yeah.
We saw the leg because he showed it. Did he like?
It's kind of like you can't not see the leg.
Or hear it.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's our guy. Should we follow him?
Looks like it. Are we
Oh.
showing the book? The black book?
I mean, I don't know. Where's
let's
our
miss the opportunity.
adult?
Let's go.
where's our,
I'm,
like-
I'm in the shelf row. Gone.
Just
Let's kidnap him.
You I know. You follow. You're the most inconspicuous one.
Okay.
I'll follow you. Actually, I'll be in your pocket. Is that all right?
The blink was so good for anyone who did not see that. Just for our audio listeners, there, very audible blink from Ollie. Like what?
Is it?
Okay.
All right. First, hold this, and I give a tiny bear for you. Now, watch this, and I become a tiny bear as well.
Tinier than
I
tiny
am-
bear.
Tiny, like
Do you ride the
technically.
familiar?
Technically, I'm a weasel,
Okay.
but I'm a bear.
Okay, so it's,
I'm a weasel size.
Weasel bear.
You look so cute. Oh my.
Thank you.
Okay.
Apparently, we can speak now.
are they just,
Those
are they
druids
just
that
doing
were
this in
shaped.
front of the librarian?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, it's a good story, isn't it?
She's observing it and going, "Wow, this
Write
does
it
not
down,
happen
write it
every day."
down.
We'll be back.
Cloak up after the guy.
Okay.
Reece is unaware that they've left.
But, I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna
Well,
wait for
yeah,
Reece.
don't
because,
turn their
yeah.
backs to the kids. So, I mean,
All right. Give me a stealth check with your blasted automatic advantage because of your magical item.
Oh.
23. It wasn't great, but it wasn't awful.
I mean, I thought it was
Okay.
pretty good.
Cool. You follow him. What is the other two doing? You're reading on your goddess. What is Gorak doing?
I'm gonna find Reece
Yeah.
and I'm gonna.
I
tell
am
him.
the strongest weasel in the world. I have like 49 hit points.
Jesus.
Holy.
I think you
This
have
is
more than
insane.
my
Why
base
does it
character.
work like that?
Yeah.
What?
You have more than my base
Yeah,
character.
wild shape is crazy right now.
So I think you don't get that. I think you're looking at it inverted. You're actually not getting that many hit points for turning
No,
into the weasel anymore.
No, I don't get any hit points now. I keep my hit points and I get temp hit points. And since I'm a Circle of the Moon, it's like 14 temp hit points plus my
Circle of the
HP.
Moon is, I
Mm.
remember, like from 5e, it was already the
It
most
is
Yeah.
like OP.
busted. Like it doesn't shit like my AC is 16 apparently. So yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Clerics. I mean, druids.
anyways,
Druids.
I wish clerics.
Anyway.
Gorak.
Hi, Reece. Could you tell you
What?
something?
What?
You're not gonna be very happy.
I'm already
but
not
maybe
happy.
You will. Yeah. So nothing will change for you. You're just following that guy with the mechanic leg.
I'm sorry, what?
Following
left?
him. I think they did because I also lost them. They are super stealthy, you know.
How? You were with them.
Yes. I was.
Indeed.
And there's also one thing that's very, very important. Winifred's now it's the same size of his son, yes. So it's gonna be very hard to differentiate father and son.
To be fair, one of them had a hat.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we've been saying
I
that
needed
this
a-
time, but you do realize that is just his familiar, right?
Yes, it's family, like right over here. That isn't it? That's exactly what it meant, right?
Okay, hold on. Come with me. I'm gonna go back to the librarian. Do you have any books on explaining what a familiar is?
Okay.
Like a
Good thing from there.
Yes. We're gonna go an education lesson here.
We cutscene from there. You guys start following him. Start following Elias. He walks this way. I'll show you
Walk this way. Sorry.
Um,
Why is he going to the farm? Why is he going to the farm?
Like at this point it starts like there are not that many people anymore, and then he starts coming this way. Are you gonna follow him?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's definitely like more conspicuous to be following somebody when there's nobody else going that way.
Yes. But I look in my pocket. Do we continue?
I'm not seeing anything. Maybe yes. I don't know. Is it dangerous?
Probably, but like I actually blend better into the like environment when it's nightfall because look at me.
I had the perfect item for you. No, but it's it's a tune. Never mind. Just
I mean, I'm
maybe-
keeping you a good roll. I'm not gonna make you roll again. I'm just giving you the offer.
I'm
Let
gonna
me see.
continue.
Let me see.
Too late. All right, chose. I'm done. I'm going.
Okay.
By the way, with the tattoo, can I have chosen my spell?
Which one?
My cantrip? I feel like with my as a Urodalo, I'm gonna choose Spare the Dying.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. So Rodellos, the salamander folk, they kind of have this like protection of something as their thing. Very cool.
Protect.
So I
protect.
managed to do this, but yeah, like the items there, it describes the thing, and you can even roll the cantrip with the proper spell DC.
Oh, that's cool.
But you have to have like the cantrip on hand
Oh,
if
well,
it's not from your class. So
I
you can
just have the cantrip already.
Okay. Anyway, you guys follow him from pretty far at this point, all the way to the end, and then he cuts a corner and walks in the direction of one of the windmills.
Which window? Can I see?
Windmills.
Windmills.
This one.
Okay,
The first one.
that doesn't make much sense.
And then he goes in.
Is that the windmill?
He goes into one of the windmills.
Gotcha.
What's happening?
He just went inside one of the windmills.
You want us to climb there and try to see from a window?
No, I think it's too dangerous. Maybe we'll go back and
We're tiny.
call the one. I know, but
It's fine. I can
Okay.
turn into something else and burrow or something. I don't know.
Okay, I'll be waiting right here.
I'm really more sturdy than I look like right now. Me and my familiar have a climbing speed. So
Okay. So you're gonna climb and like come in from one of the windows or something?
yeah, I'd like to like peek from one of the windows and have maybe the familiar go into another vantage point to see from another angle and maybe I don't
Got
know,
you.
see if
But
they see something
On the
different.
first floor or like on a higher floor, do you mean?
If there's a way, let me see, because the windmill, I'm assuming it's gonna like open inside, like an open floor, right?
Yeah.
So probably a little bit higher,
Okay.
to like watch from above. But if it's obstructed or something, maybe just go down.
Before that, can I cast my one use of protection barrier on him?
Sure. Cool. Yeah, so it's like the windmill building apparently it's like this open shell, right? You guys kind of climb onto higher windows to take a look. And you look inside and you see the mechanism working and stuff, but you don't see anybody in there.
I would like to get in.
Okay, you climb in.
Stealthily.
Let's see. Let's do this one. Give me a stealth roll.
Ugh. I'll use my catharsis point there. That's one. It's a D6, right?
I'm not gonna be mean. You don't need a stealth roll actually because there's nobody there.
What?
You climb down, kind of trip and fall, and you're like, "Oh shit, I'm like busted," and you look, and all you hear is the sound of the windmill gears turning,
Right.
the wind turbine turning. There's some boxes, some like bags. Bunch
Yeah,
of stuff, but
I want to look around, see if I see like from the place where they went in, if there's a like a trapdoor or something leading somewhere else.
give me a investigation check.
Motherfucker. Yeah, 6. Can the familiar help?
Yes.
I forgot. I have my child.
The short bro.
Nope. That's still bad. I did not roll above an 8 so far.
Okay.
Well, I did. That was a 9 minus 1. So
Cool. You don't find any trapdoors that you can see, or anything special for that matter. What you do find is a tiny piece of paper.
What's on
Some might have dropped from somebody's pocket or something like that.
I grab it with my small bare hands. What's on it?
You have like the hardest time opening it up with your bear paws.
Both me and the familiar like.
Amazing. It just says tonight with like blocky letters.
Right. I stuff it in my mouth and go outside. I have limited options here.
I have no idea if like paper is tasty for bears or not. Yeah.
Yeah, I go to I go outside, I reach Ollie and I do like I spit a paper ball.
Oh,
This probably has happened to
That's
you
all
with
I
your
found.
dog a bunch of times. Okay. So, Ollie, you have a paper really slobbery right now that says tonight.
That's all I got. They were not there. I couldn't find anything else if you want to go and check. But
Nachi?
I'm thinking. Okay. I don't know if I should go inside and try to find.
you can go back. It does say tonight, so if we go back, we have to hurry because whatever it is. Also, where did they go to? Because
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I should go inside and see where they went.
Also,
do you
it's
have
like
any
6
way
PM.
to?
We should go back.
Oh, okay. We
Let's
should
go back.
Yeah, definitely.
We run back. I run back with both of the
Thank
bears.
You guys reconvene at the library and share some information amongst yourselves. Elias disappeared into a windmill. You guys have a paper saying tonight. This is where we're gonna stop for tonight. We'll pick this back up in 2 weeks.
Dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. What mystery holds?
I have one question.
Huh?
This is dependent on Gorak's response. Did we finally figure out what a familiar is?
Oh, so that's what a familiar is. Oh, I'm so embarrassed right now.
We've done
Really
it!
awkward.
We've done
We've
that's
done
a big
it.
milestone here.
A big victory
Yeah.
for the Shortbros.
Oh, they can be taught. They can learn.
We have Guilherme Buena, Natalia Molero, Evan Dean, Victor Otani, I'm Alexander Januzzi, Rios or something, and this is the Only Ones TV. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.